Welcome, welcome, Moon Bunny VTuber Jueri. I know, it looks pretty bad, doesn't it? That's because I was preparing the stream and setup and everything. Oh, give me a second. It's kind of cut off a little bit here. Let's see if I can get this not cut off as much. All right, that looks fine, I think. How are you guys? Today we are going to be ranking the build experiences of the model kits that I have built so far. I saw that in chat, you guys were listing some of the model kits that I had not built, and unfortunately I can't make a very informed decision on how those are. Interestingly, I counted how many model kits I built this year, and this year I only built 11. It's just kind of one-off. I'm hoping to get the number back up because I'm trying to build one kit a month. But there were a few model kits that were kind of not so good and took a while. This year was the first time I actually explored more of the RG side and the MG side of things. I'm gonna do last bit of a fix up here. Yeah, let me get you guys situated and welcomed into the chat and everything. Give me a second. Random Bean Boy, thank you for stopping by today. You're first. Copper Chef, Makuta, hello. F14 did make it onto the list here. I don't want to spoil too much about the F14, but I have some things to say about it too. Ohayo, or konbanwa if it's nighttime over there. Hi, it is konbanwa for me. Luke, welcome. Go to Foxy's. Unfortunately, can't make it with us today. Chuni, welcome. D-Rhyme, that needs D-Rhyme's how you see it. Welcome. DXI, hello. The Patriarchy, welcome. Howdy, homie. Lizardy, welcome. Nishoku, Emperor Toast, welcome. Show is here too. Watch out. Lara, welcome. Oh, hello. People, how's going well? It's going well. Psychical Kid, Adonis, Emperor Toast, welcome. MP, welcome back. I saw that your trip to Hong Kong was really fun. I've been keeping up with it on Twitter whenever I could see it. You must have been so busy though, because you started posting less and less. Which is okay. You look like you had a really good shopping haul too. I've been taking a peek at that as well. Praise High Newt, welcome. Sirloin Beef, Chigatori, welcome. Praise High Newt. Pause my 24/7 Tetris? You playing Tetris? I'm confused. 11-minute late ain't bad. That's pretty bad in my book. I try not to be late at all, but going as far as 10-minute late is kind of bad. I would say even 5 minutes okay-ish, but being on time is the best, is not? I would think so. Dev, welcome. Endomon, hello. Archie, hi. Oh god, I think I missed. I lost my place. 2S, the perfect amount of late nights. I just finished dinner. Awesome. Yeah, you know, even though I usually eat dinner around 6:30, but since the time clock change, I'm eating later or earlier in the day because I tend to eat when it's dark, right? Brayden, welcome. Pepper, hello. Porglin, Miku, hello. Carl Moore, Portine's here too. Bubble Suit, just Bubble Suit, huh? Small Hornet, welcome. Hayo-kun, Ohayo ne. Wriggle, and I think that's everyone. If I forgot you, that's unfortunate. blame YouTube system because I can't read with the handle at the ad every time I'm reading it. It gets difficult to process and everything. Give me a bit here. I need to do some minor fixes on my end. I posted less and less. I wanted to live post more, but eventually just want to enjoy the moment more. I may share more deets later in Discord once I organize it all. Yeah, no worries. Living in the moment is more important than live tweeting. I really despise live tweeting on my end. Yeah, I'm not like my schedule revolves around other people to finish their dinner and everything, right? It's perfect. All right, so we have 11 kits to review from this past year, but I did try adding stuff from the past year so that we have a bit more content just in case. But for context, again, I've only built 11 kits this year. Majority of it was spent. Oh my gosh, it was so embarrassing. I looked at my playlist for this channel where I put all my build streams and videos and stuff, and I realized that stuff like this in Nanju took over 10 streams, which is disgusting, by the way. I had to scroll past 10 Nanju streams and I just sigh as I look through some of it. But we're going, I want to say, oh no, actually the order of these model kits are kind of out of place. I think we can try doing it more chronologically. Let me just pull up my playlist here so we have something to work off of and have it be more be more accurate to the timeline of things. Be a bit here. Okay. Oh, it looks like chat's a little bit small. So let me see if I can make you guys a little bigger here. 11, not 11, 10. Not 10, we have 11 kits. I added 2 more from last year and we'll go through those too. I want to say that these kind of streams are fun to do because it allows me to share my experience with it with a bit more information from my personal experience, as well as having other people put in their experience of the model kits too. So I think it's a nice discussion table for these kind of things. Now don't get me wrong, I think that all the model kits I built are beautiful, cool, sleek, awesome, but they don't always pay off with how much blood, sweat, and tear it takes to kind of build them in the first place. Some kits are fine. I think for a majority of kids, there's a very average baseline of, this is doing exactly what I expected. Actually, let's talk about the rankings. At the very top, we have would build an army of this. You would build this 10 times over. You could. If you're paid to build some rich kids backlog, this is what you want to build the most. Then we have quality build experience. I would say this is pretty expected. I wouldn't say it goes above and beyond anything too crazy, but it's something you like a lot, and maybe you see yourself building it, making this a little bit more zoomed in. Hopefully. I think. Ooh, it's too file selected. I just did that earlier, that's why. I'm trying to figure out how to position this. Okay, this is fine. Almost 3 since you took a couple breaks. That's true. I built some other things in between the break, as well as doing one-off streams during the Sinanju build. By one-off streams, I mean like event streams where I had viewers' input. Sometimes some challenge streams in there where I built something with chopsticks. So there was some stuff sprinkled in there too. Speaking of doing my RG Sinanju photo shoot right now, awesome. Your Sinanju looks awesome, Lysergic. It's just I can't see myself doing it at all. So your favorite Sinanju, right? Why else would you spend so much time with it? Haha, haha. Well, we'll come back to it. So as expected, I think a lot of model kits will be in this category. Weak joints, maybe it's a good build experience, but there was some minor hiccups here and there. The green zone is where it becomes bad, like a special form of torture. And then one below this entire rung of ranking, there is a tier called expectation or low, but holy, because that's the vibe I have for 1 or 2 of them, and we'll go through that today. This is also no, wait, actually no, I swear I have more kits than this. These are just the first 11. I was actually in the middle of grabbing more images for the other model kits, but we'll do that towards the end once we run out of this, because I didn't finish my entire backlog here. or finish. I didn't complete my finish kit quite yet. It'll take me a couple more minutes, but I don't want to do that in the middle of the beginning streams. So we'll take like an intermission break towards the end of this, maybe about the 1 hour mark. We do run out for this year. You survived half a semester of Sinanju. I'm so happy I finished Sinanju before. I think I built a bit of it during university, which is awful, but luckily it wasn't during anything too crazy. Okay. Morning, good morning, Arcana. Let me pull up the bigger chat just so you don't miss too much. Did I miss anything else? Dark Phoenix, welcome. Hello. Ashley, welcome as well. And I did see you coming in here. Next can be the 36 Magnac. I do not have a Magnac in the backlog. I have such a weird hodgepodge of model kits that are not necessarily Gundams either on this list. I could think about 2 kits that would fit the very last tier. I don't know, wait. I must have accidentally moved something when I was... My bad, sorry. I didn't mean to move that. How's the roosters? They're awesome. Quickly before we get into this, our roosters are doing well. They're getting along with the hens and each other. They occasionally fight, but nothing too crazy. Today I actually heard one of them purring. I didn't know who it was because I was busy setting up the water heater for their bowl of water. So it was a busy day for me. But outside of that, they are doing really well. Interestingly, Penelope is getting darker in color. Like its white feather is becoming like black and white kind of. They're still growing into their adult form, so they're kind of going through it right now. We call it the Great Tier Sleeper Kit? Oh, that's not how it works. We're talking about the worst of the worst. Miri ne miru. Actually, I think Miri ne. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Good evening from me. Good evening. Yes, I built the SOB Demi Trainer. It wasn't anything too crazy, but it's a fun experience. Oh, but Big Sam? Big Sam is the lightest of the chicken, the smallest one, so it's been escaping the pen pretty often. So I generally set a timer for 25 minutes, work on school projects, and then I check on them every 25 minutes and hoping that I catch one of them not escaping the pen nearly as much. Poor rooster, thank god. We matched the odds of 50-50. You know, 50% hens, 50% roosters. We'll eventually have a separate pen for the roosters, so you don't bother the hen too much. I like a little bachelor pad, yeah. Oh my god, Jim can talk. I need to know more about this little funny verbs. I want to get a live stream event eventually soon, but it's hard because it's kind of cold and I don't really have a scheduled time for it depending on the weather, right? So I would like to introduce you guys to the flock again because they look so different from the last membership stream. I'm buying a high-grade UC Ale Strike and some pens for color correction. That's neat. Welcome, Nix. Welcome. Hello, Akoposoid. Ironic, is Big Sam? Ah, yes. I guess the name should be Small Zam, right? Because one of the smaller ones. It's really cold. I could barely top coat this thing. Shaky hands. Oh, do better. Get like a heater up in your build area. Don't build in the cold. It's not worth it. Your special form torture is high-grade Tristan so bad makes me wonder if it's really Kit released 10 years ago. Well, 10 years ago they weren't really on top of the game with their quality sometimes, right? Welcome to Dualham. Okay, let's start with the first one. So recent kit, right? The recent kit I did, let me double check. Don't want to be misinformed. Make sure I get the order right. Gremory? I'm in the middle of building Gremory, so I didn't really know if I wanted to bring this one up, but I felt like it's such a fun build experience so far. I wanted to talk about the high-grade Gremory. So honestly, let's see. Let me think about the build experience real fast. Everything was fine. I broke off one peg, but that's more on me than it is on the model kit. That was a skill issue. So I would say it's a quality build experience. I like this one a lot. Gosh, man, the high-grade Gremory is so fun. It's quickly becoming one of my favorite model kits. The reason I wouldn't build an army of it is because I know like 1 or 2 kits that would fit the top category really well. So I'm just gonna keep it here. Oh my gosh, I love the Gremories. Well, the design's fun, right? Because it has a side to the hood. But the way they executed the hood on this model kit was so cool. The way it overlaps with each of the pieces that's supposed to form the hood. I think it takes like 3, like I think the mix of like curved pieces. You kind of stack them one top another, and it creates this really neat layered hood onto this model kit. I was thinking, oh, you know, I don't know many model kits with the hood over his head and stuff. I know there's a few, right? But this is one of my first exposure to it, so I think to me it's a quality build experience. Oops. Looks like YouTube chat is scuffing up a little bit. Oh yeah, a video montage of a Chimkin's growth is set to evanescence. We'll see. How could I break it? You know what's funny? I was lurking in the build channel to Discord, and for some reason, I think about 1 or 2 people started breaking the pegs on their model kit. And I'm thinking, oh shoot, what's happening right now? Is this happening all the time, or is this a coincidence where these all coincided when I broke off the peg too? It's lesson learned. I do not break my pegs all that often. This might have been the first time, I want to say. I might have oversnipped. I think that's like the main issue I have, but breaking off a peg is such a rare occurrence. The broken anchor is so cool. Oh, okay. Armor building can be hard depending on the price, so yes, one thing. Don't think about it in literal terms, building an army of this kit. It's like you're being paid to build an army of this kit, so I'm trying to say, right? Yeah, there's a few Gundams with cloaks, but they usually don't have hoods to go with them. Cloak is different from a hood. I think most of them have capes, right? I don't know if there's a good cape from what I've seen. I think capes on model kit is such an interesting concept because from what I've seen, when you use too much of a fabric kind of cape, it looks out of place with the plastic on the model kit. But I've seen some fabric be made from plastic as well and is set in one motion, set in one design of the cape, so you kind of have to keep it as is. But I really did enjoy the Gremmery for... I guess the Gremmery doesn't really have cape, but this is just in general. I've seen some of the model kits online these days, and they have it sometimes. It's cool. Jerry, how could you spread what? What am I spreading? Binging seed while building? You can't do that. You cannot. You shouldn't multitask on this. You should not multitask building and watching a show like that unless the seed is in English. Hi, welcome, Silver. Welcome. The new high-grade sandrock EW has new material for his cloak apparently. Is it made out of rubber? The photos look like it's made out of rubber, and I'm not too sure about the rubber texture, but I kind of get why they chose rubber over something like plastic, right? It kind of integrates a bit more into the model kit itself, right? Caps? Did I write caps? No, I didn't write the caps. No, you can do that with seed anything to get it over with quicker. Oh, is that bad? Oh no. I remember the pro tag for seed being really funny. Sometimes I build while watching 3 separate streams. Okay, we're just cooked. As a society, we're cooked when we have to multitask in order to get things done. Is it the same rubber used for the Zaku skirts? I do not know, but maybe someone else might know this. We don't know what Sandrock uses yet. It's not out. Oh, really? All I've been hearing is that it's the new material that they've been testing out. But that's what people are saying. I just don't know if it's true or not. So far, we don't have anyone have their hands on it. Akira, hi, welcome. We haven't gotten there yet. Alright, so right before the Gremmery, I just finished building the app guy. Man, I really want to... Shall we talk about the app guy? I want to put him somewhere here as expected, but I don't know why. I was just so bad with this kit. Was it because I was multitasking when I built this kit? Because I felt like some of the... It had slight fitment issue. I don't remember if this is like an older kit or something, but... It doesn't have weak joints. No. I like the way the joints work on this model kit, but... Ooh, I kind of struggle with this. If there's like a tier in between these two, I've definitely put it there. But I guess you'd say... The high-grade app guy is expected for this one. Hi Kevin, welcome. Livestream 40k games, usually the background noise for when I'm building. Really? 40k games? Not building? Filtered by the Xeon superiority? Man. Right now my app guy looks like this, right? In this photo, where his arms has the claw, the other one doesn't have the claw. And he's holding his extension arm piece in the claw itself because I didn't know where to put it. I didn't have a place to store such a huge piece of plastic part. Usually my part box is for extra hands or sometimes extra beam sabers, but he's actually holding his extended arm and everything. That guy's a goofy little fella. Yeah, I would say his head... His head's very interesting because there's a gap for you to move his eyeball, but it requires you to remove the outer armor on the head, and then you remove the plastic that's encasing his eyeball and skull. And I don't really think that's a good way to do that for this kid, mainly because I think the plastic itself is very brittle. It's used the same kind of plastic they use for clear kits, so it can crack if you're not very careful with it. Should I even call this weak joints? It's not even weak joints, it's just like It's like, Let me retype this one then. Oops, sorry, that's my JP dictionary. I don't know if I showed it on stream or not. I probably did. The app guy's 2010. It's actually fantastic for a 2010 kit. I'm just bad. I'm just bad. There were some minor nitpicks that I had with it, but most people who built this, I would say 99% people, do not experience the kind of issues I had, and it was on me. I feel like I haven't built that many, but I think that's just comparing to the build speed on Discord. Listen, the passion of some of the builders in the Discord is unmatched. I could never build as fast as them. Also, hi, hello Jueri. I should do a list like this too, it'd be fun. Yeah. Hi, hello Renan, welcome, welcome. You guys are sneaking in as I was explaining this a little bit. Let's see. I love handling the Akka, it's a pretty nice way to it. Yeah, I would say most model kits has, you know, they're kind of thin a little bit, sometimes they're bulkier, but I think the Akka actually has a decent amount of like it's perfect amount of weight to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's as expected. Like, it doesn't look like it's hollow. That's the main thing. It's not a very hollow kit. It actually has oomph to its speed. Like, if I dropped it, it'd be pretty heavy. It might actually crack. Akka was 2008? That's crazy. I didn't have my formative memory set yet. How are you? I'm doing well. It's a little chilly these days, but I'm keeping toasty warm within my seat here. I actually gotta take an exam after this stream, so it's a busy day. I wanted to get it all done today so I can have more time for things I want to do later. That's the frame at work. The frame is actually fantastic on this though, I would say. I wish that they showcase more of the inner frame on this, because they make you build it one at a time, right? Which is not a bad thing, but it makes you really appreciate how they kind of got it pretty right for a 2008 kit. Like, this is such a good one. Exams, you study? Don't worry about it. I usually do pretty okay on these exams. I like the app guy. He sits on my shelf with his arms on his knees. I want to do that. I don't know if... I see most people do that with the real grade or master grade, I believe, right? Can the high grade app guy do that? I haven't been able to mess around with it that much. Good luck in exam. Thank you! I'm trying to finish it before next week, hopefully. 9-year-old Juju was walking around without a permanent thought in her head? Yes. I was playing a lot of Maple Story during that time. That's what I was doing. He's a high grade on my shelf. It's a good kid, don't get me wrong. Just slight... It's just showing his age a little bit, that's all it really is. Like again, 2008 kid. I think there are far worse 2008 kids than whatever this kid was going through. So this will be expected. As expected, you have matched the quality that I perceive from this kind of kit itself. No? Oh. MS Classic stream next year? What do you mean, MS Classic stream next year? Alright. Before this one, I think I built the balls, right? Let's double check. Even I kind of forgot the order. No, it wasn't the ball. There was the Liber Priest, then the ball. Okay. 2008 was actually a noticeable quality jump for Gunpla. A lot of good kits came out that year. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. And then they kind of botched some of the other kits later on too. It's kind of funny. Oh, Maple Story Classic server. My bad. I misunderstood the abbreviation earlier. My bad, my bad. Took her until she finished high school to think for the first time. Yo, you little grunts. How could you? I was stressed out in high school. I had formative thoughts. HG00 Season 2 gave us our first set of genuinely great high grades, and we got the legendary 0079 2.0 MGs around then too. Oh, it's so cool. Late 2000s was when it started the big Gunpla evolution push. Let me ask you something. When was the first Railgate released? Because actually, I was talking to MP about the high grade app guy. He said that it's basically one of the earliest form of inner frame and stuff. 2010? Oh, okay, okay. It's actually not too bad. Dang, that guy might have started it all. I don't know. 30th anniversary. Oh, okay. And here's considering getting a 2003 Zaku 2 kit because all the newer releases are already gone. Eh? No. I wouldn't think so at all. Hyper experimental product at the time? Yes, it's hyper experimental, but it was an experiment that paid off in dividends, I would say. It was RG Grams 1.0 based on the Gundam Front Toko statue. I've heard that the RG Grams wasn't that great. I know the Surgic talks about it a lot and how not so great the build experience was for him on that one. You know, if we're thinking about this holistically, I would move it to the A category, but because it's such an old kit, I think it deserves as expected. I can't ask too much out of a 2008 kit like that. Okay, let's see. And then before the act guy, we built the library. 30-minute fantasy. Ooh, this was a fun one. 30-minute fantasy was a fun kit. It's one of my first humanoid kit actually. They call it guy plot. You guys jokingly call it guy plot because I kept playing there's no girl plot yet. But this was a fun kit. Would I build an army of it? You know what? Oh man, would I build an army of it? Build a second one? I would. I actually have another kit, right? I would build it. This is such a fun kit. The fitment of the parts on this just works so well with each other. I didn't have any issues with connecting the parts at all. And it's a very interesting mechanic where the skirt's hovering on the waist of this rather than attached to the torso, so it has a bit more leg movement for it to work with. They're really cooking with the 30-minute fantasy kit, and I can see myself building more of this. 30-minute fantasy is such a good kit. And it's kind of cool that when you follow the instruction, you basically build him at level 0 in level 0 form, and then you build him to his first job change. And then you take away some parts and then change some things, and suddenly he's in this job change to a priest. And if you get the 30-minute fantasy extra parts and everything, you can get like a final form, and you do grow with the kid. I think that's a neat concept that they pulled off with this. You know, magic missile. I'm gonna build an army of mages. I don't think that's ideal, but we're gonna have to do that. I want to get the assassin too. There's so many of the 30-minute fantasy kit I really enjoyed. Would you build an army of any kit? Well, what do you consider an army? Like 10? I could see myself building this 10 times over. Okay, maybe an army's a bit of a stretch. I don't think I'd build an army of any kit, to be honest. Maybe like 2 or 3 times? Max 3 times? If money was not an issue, then 3 times, yeah. I could see that. But to be fair, if you build one 30-minute fantasy, is that not building all of them? Isn't the build experience kind of similar across the board for this kind of kit? I'm not gonna lie, I thought you built more this year. I built only 11. I'm working on my... Okay, 11 including the high grade grammar, so technically it's 10. I know, I thought I was building more too, but there was a mix of high grade, mix of master and it's not in there, which why it took so long. Calling RPG classes job role... Calling RPG classes and roles jobs makes me imagine him in office suit. It's because in MapleStory, as one of my first RPG, they call it job change, is what they call moving from one form to another. Technically, it is a job change. You're no longer set into this one position. You're now in a new company, a new position. Shut up! We're not doing a Shinaju army. Some people might, but I would not be one of those. I'm not super interested in the 30-minute fantasy character, but the recent dragon and the little shroom guys are dope. You know what's really cool with the 30-minute fantasy? They also release these scenes and extra D&D kind of set dressing you can buy. Like if I remember correctly, they have like a guillotine and some moss and some monsters and chess. So if you really wanted to do a D&D campaign with these 30-minute fantasy guys, it would be perfect. Like you would just be in heaven building these characters because they're perfectly sized model kits that can work on a larger scale. Like it's such a good concept. I don't know if there's a lot of crossover with Gunpla builders and also D&D players, so there might be less of an incentive there. But I think at least building one of these guys, you'll understand the experience of growing with your model kit this year. 1030 MF can become so many different versions. Yeah, it would be. It would be. Build yourself a fantasy harem made up of 30 MF dudes? Okay. That's too many. That's too many of them. Yes, I did see the dragon one. The dragon is really cool. I think they're experimenting a little bit more because I believe the dragon has some extensions, parts that can extend outwards a bit more, right? And I don't know. I've seen some things about it. I think it's really neat. They always go all out with the promotion for it because there's a whole lore that you can really get into. For once, I think that the manual for 30 MF actually gives you a bit of background for what you're building. I haven't really come across that with the recent model kits that I build, so it kind of sticks out to me in that way. It's really cool. You see you see the purple 30ms I sent you, Juju? I really like that 30ms is giving the kit more personality now. Yes, I did. That's the female one. It's not the fantasy one. They're starting to build like more of an OC. some cute girls that are not necessarily Gunner coded. It's really cool. I like that they're going that direction. I think it was well received on Twitter too. I wonder if there's like a D&D like game set in a fan-run UC setting where you use your Gunpla. I know there's already indie war games for them. I know that some people are using their Gunpla as Warhammer-esque, like a tabletop RPG. There's some people who do that. Not that I've seen any, but I've heard about and read about it from others. 30MF and Monster Hunter collab would go hard. Ooh, yeah, collab for these model kits would be really cool. All right, I'm gonna drop it in there because this is so fun. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Have you considered 30mm armor core kits? Those kits are solid. I have Steel Haze. I just haven't built it yet. Might be a next year build. Honestly, we have a month left. I don't know if we're gonna be building anything else after I build a Grimoire. I actually want to revisit some of my model kits and touch them up a little bit. Finish putting stickers on them, especially. So yeah, a slight in between of things. There isn't a D&D Gundam stuff, but a lot of people play Lancer. That's true. There's actually a fan-made war game system for Gunpla. Yes. Yeah. I've seen it around. Halo Spartans. Speed build? Okay, we're not doing speed build. After Grimoire, probably after this week, we'll probably do a catch-up stream. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. You can just build your model kit as usual, but I'm gonna be revisiting some of my older kits. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, it has an official name. Oh, I didn't realize that. My hobby shop used to have a dedicated table for Gundam Skirmish. Wait, it's like you guys are saying fan-made, but it sounds pretty official if someone's hobby shop has the dedicated table for it. Are you gonna do a watch party for any Gundam series movie? Yeah, actually, I wanted to set up a poll for a Christmas movie for around that week, a holiday week. I know someone suggested. Forgot what it was. It's not 0080. It was something else outside of it that's a bit more Christmas orientated. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put out a poll for it too. Are you gonna be painting them at some point as well? I will not. Just because I don't want to spend extra money on paint that could go towards another kit, you know? I don't think I have that within me. Unless I get like a set of like 8 paints that can set me her life or something, maybe? I don't know. They're Endless Waltz. Okay, I thought it was Endless Waltz too, but I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Build a sushi plamo. It has individually molded rice grains. There was the sesame ball too, right? Oh, those are fun. Gundam Skirmish is fan-made. It died off because it's very imbalanced. One guy refused to use anything but the RG Strike Freedom. Interesting. I would say right now they have their card game, right? And most of the meta card right now is Wing. So they're trying to offset Wing here so that people will build more variety. I think that's just what happens when you have a very meta group trying to play what's most optimized, right? It happens. G Gundam for Lunar New Year's. Not a bad choice. Give me a second here. Hi, how's it going? Welcome, Yasei. Welcome. It's going well. We got through. I was a little bit late today because I was trying to set up stream, but now we're on time, so we're good. UC Gundam is better. What is going on? We can't be watching all these Gundam shows on specific holidays, you guys. We should rewatch episode 2 of G Gundam specifically just to see the American Gundam. Alright. You guys are funny. You know that? You guys are haha hee hee funny. Alright. We're moving on here. We just finished the 30-minute fantasy kit. Right before that one, we did the high grade twin ball set. You know, this is the first kit I built right after building the Argus Naju. In my head, it feels like this, low-key, it feels like more like as expected. It's if you straight build this, it does require a bit of touch-up. It needs some panel lining, I think, to really pop out. But it's a quality build experience, no issues. Balls! We'll play MG eventually. We can update this with MG one of these days. You tell me you wouldn't build an army of balls? Low-key, this should be setup 3. There should be a triplet set, not a twin ball set. Mainly because it felt really fast. It felt really fast building this, right? But I liked this so much, it felt like I needed a third option to really fulfill the build experience of this one. The twin ball set should have its own tier. Just balls. Ain't no way. That'd be the only one in there. Let's get Verka. I do want to do Verka. Verka might be in the army section. Army of this section here, rather than the quality build experience we get to it. If you have 3, you should probably get that checked out. Hey, I see what you're doing. You see, it leaves you wanting as balls should. A volunteer. I know that the there's a couple of kits with balls in it. They would actually put the Biggery Boo in here too, because it has balls in his backpack. Buying 3 sets of the high grades is already 6 model. That's a lot of balls. I just think if you really wanted to, it would let you juggle the 3 of them and then like practice juggling as a skill. All right. Let me try to think. I just remember the parts were fitting really well. And it's so cool how the seat and everything was just transparent. You can see it all the time. I don't know. I thought it was really cool. One minor drawback. I kind of wish the hands on the twin ball set would just move a little bit. It's actually stuck in one position, but I kind of wish it was able to open and close. Where's the GOG? I'm sorry. There's no GOG. Welcome, Turbine. Welcome, welcome. Afushigi? Oh, bringing back memories now. Verka is impressive if you paint its whole inner detail. Straight build can be a little Welcome, George. Whole inner detail. I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to think, because what do you mean by painting the whole inner detail? Do you mean like the silver tone? I painted one of the inside the balls silver, as you guys suggested, but I would say there's minimal differences between the two, having it painted and unpainted. I guess there's a little bit more detail in the one that's painted. Everything moves. Get the MG that's I see. I see. God, I'm so in love with the internal details in the Verka ball. I want it. Actually, no, I do have it. I almost bought the high grade twin ball set. So funny story. During my shopping stream in January, I was doing my backlog for the year, and I put the balls, both the MG and high grade ball, in my cart. But at the very last minute, I was trying to debate whether or not I want 1 ball or 2 balls, and then eventually I said, you know, guys, I think that even though the high grade twin ball set is $15 and cheaper than the MG Verka, I just don't want to build 2 kits of the same kind, so I'm gonna get the MG Verka. And so I did, but later on, the reason why I have these high grades is because of the unboxing mystery box from Gundam Play Store. So I ended up building it eventually, and now I have 3 in my collection if I build the other one too. It's a good size, I think, having them compared to each other. Also, my friend's getting his first MG today or tomorrow, hooray. Oh, that's fun, that's fun. Hope it's a good MG. Where's my Zoc? Next time, buddy. Maybe I think it'd be funny to be sent some Zoc, but there's no rush to get it. Eventually it'll be in the collection. The clear MG clear ball Verka is G-base exclusive? Oh, a clear version of the MG. Oh, that's fascinating to think about. I personally don't think it even needs a clear version, right? Because it's one of the few kits where you can clearly see the inside of the cockpit and everything. He's getting the ZZ Verka as his first MG. Oh, okay. A Verka as his first MG. That sounds like a fun experience. I painted ball Vercal mechanical clear inner frame in metallic gray with bronze on silver detail. Oh, I see, I see. It sounds good. It sounds good. I don't think I have one clear kit on this list. I really do enjoy those, but I don't really paint them. Has a pretty detailed inner frame. We'll get to it sooner or later. I want to experience that. I think the seat in the high-grade twin ball set is actually just one piece. It's not something too detached for you to mess around with. But you know, it's a high grade, so it's not going to be anything too complicated. I think it's kind of cool to see that in MG form. You personally like the ZZ Vercal? I don't think anyone really disliked the Vercal. Vercal anything has been well received from what I've known so far of you guys. Unless there is something that's considered doo-doo in the Vercal builds, let me know. Just so I can see that or not. Get some water for myself, excuse me. No one told about the victory? Oh, really? Is it Miss? Okay, wait, why? Is it because the design of the Vercal version of Victory was not well received, or is it the build experience? There's two different reasons, right? RG Zeta bad Vercal is this unicorn is non-duo. Victory is a great kit, you need to build one. Okay, but if someone here is saying Victory Vercal is good. The frame of the Victory doesn't stay in place well and becomes transformation. Oh. I may have to contact Zephyr about this. Well, we shall put it to the test next time. Wait. So let me ask you a follow-up question to that statement. Is there a good transforming kit? I've only ever heard about bad transforming kit, but is there a good one that can transform seamlessly between the two forms? Just out of curiosity. It's always the one that transforms seems to have the most issues, right? That's what I'm saying. Zeta Gundam Vercal? Really? You can have Zeta and good in the same sentence? High grade Ashimar H2. Okay, so there are some good ones. You guys just don't really talk about it that much. Just not the RD? Ah, is that so? I guess we'll build anything that's not RD Zeta. We shall see. There's some people who do enjoy the RD Zeta though. Right? See? There's some people... Well, you're just built different, I guess, Turbine. You're kind of talking against the crowd right now. And so I'm starting to think that maybe you have a resilient builder instinct or something. Origami, hi, welcome. I just try to find the best in all kits. You be a perfect content creator. You be the perfect content creator to sponsor as a model kit maker. If you only find the good parts in the model kit, you are perfect for that role. But you can't be like that, right? Surely you gotta have some opinions about what makes a kit not so good. And I think that's more important to have. For other people, at least. Hi Zero, welcome. I don't want to go, oh, this gets worse. I'm gonna pick it apart. You should. If everyone agrees that one kit is better than some other kits, that's doing a disservice to these model makers. They're gonna make more of it. You buy more of it, they're gonna think, well, you know, we should keep using this horrible dookie frame because people seem to not mind this, so they're gonna cut corners from it. You can only transform it once or else. or else. Someone sent me a video of them showing how easy it was to transform the RD Zeta, and he handled it like he's disarming a bomb. With a tweezer, right? With a tweezer and some nippers, he's cutting off the perfect joint to make sure it transforms well. I see. Did we talk about the RD Zeta? That thing's so funny. We're talking about... Because I was wondering if there is a good transforming kit. Because people only ever seem to have issue with the transforming kits. And stuff. Was it RG Zeta was my favorite Gundam kit? I ignored that is my first and only kit I built. Really? Wait, there. Have you built the Sinanju yet? I know you built the Zeta, but how only could you build? Oh man, you gotta set aside a lot of time for the RG Sinanju. Do we count simple transformation? Oh, NT. I'm trying to see about more complex ones. I need to experience a kit that will make me question the hobby. Listen, we're about to hit that right now. You know what time it is? It's time for... There should be a special tier below all of this tier. Artist Sinanju, we're here. We're working backwards from my recent build to the start of this year, right? Oh my god. There should be a tier below this. It should stay here, to be honest. It shouldn't be in this tier list. Because it'd be a disservice to any of these other builds that I built. Okay. It's bad. I could write so much Twitter posts about this. I think I actually, when I was building this, I was thinking about this a lot during my time on Twitter. And a lot of the jokes and things were just around this. I tried not to. But I don't want to make my whole entire personality, but oh my god, it's left some deep scars. Some deep-ass scars within my heart. If this was my first kit ever, I think I would quit. I would... In a different timeline, you know, I would have some very, very humorous friends that would give me this, and they'd be like, oh, you should build the Artist Sinanju. I built it on my first stream on this channel, and I just don't like it, so I just don't build it anymore. I'll probably find a different hobby, like Warhammer. Oof. Makes sense for Sinanju. All glaze aside, the RG Sinanju was a questionable one. Using MK2 frame was not the choice Bandit should have made. That being said, it's very pretty and very flashy. It's so beautiful. I had expectations of this kit, but it just failed me in every single way. And I want to say, I was watching my first build stream of this, and funny enough, one of the chatter, I think it was actually MP, he said something along the line of, Bandai, please release like a frame to support this bottle kit and my life is yours. And I think around week 8 of building this RG Sinanju, some third party actually built the frame support for it. So I never got around to it. I just couldn't bother to retouch up this model kit. As it stands right now, it's on my shelf and has not moved since I built it. I haven't even changed out the hands to have the proper one to hold a weapon. It's still the same hand. Attracting, welcome. Little scared RG Sinanju. Just be very patient with it. Now my issue is not the frame. Well, the frame is pretty bad too. The waist is hanging by thread. The main issue people had was that the frame is the inner frame is wrong for how big the Sinanju is. But my main issue is that the parts are rounded, like the kneecaps, the shoulder pads, were just falling off. I guess you could use glue to kind of fix it, but even for stuff I glued, sometimes it didn't properly seal in because it has that gloss texture on it. So if there's a way to just... Honestly, like Bandai, just release the RG Sinanju, but better. You would have so much people buying this model kit over and over again if you just tweaked it a little bit just to make it so it's satisfactory to people who buy this kit at full price. Can it be salvaged? Yes, it is salvageable with the 107. But I'm confused though, because people were saying, or in this case, MP and the Surgic who built with the 107 frame upgrade set, they said it made the experience much better, but I'm still wondering about the kneecaps and shoulder pads and the backpack too. Is that not an issue that was not addressed with that? I prefer the high grade Sinanju than the RG one though. At least I can paint and use RG decal to make it look good and fool people. I just like the gloss on it. I really do like the gloss on kits. This is my first one, but I realized there were some drawbacks with this one too. Interestingly, for a gloss like this, they kind of mishandled the placement of runners a little bit. Because when you snip off the gloss from the runner, it creates like a nub mark that's not glossy anymore. You know what I mean? That's also like a slight drawback with this. I don't have an Akatsuki, so I don't really have much opinion on it. I don't think... Akatsuki not really for me though, because I'm not too into the gold look of it. I'm doubting we'll see the new inner frames. No issues. Just get the 107 upgrades. No decaps still fall off, but I just carefully super glue them. Just me then. I think I shouldn't be using Tamiya thin cement for the kneecap. I think I need like super heavy duty like Gorilla Glue or something. Too bold? Too bald? Gold? Too gold. Yeah, numbucks on gloss are hard to deal with. Yeah, they did kind of alleviate a little bit by not putting like a full runner on some spots, but I remember the legs have the most glaring nut placement for the runner. It's very close to being the perfect kit, but the company kind of let it down in every way possible for it. Akatsuki is shiny, you can flashbang someone with those. I believe someone actually shined like a laser on top of the Akatsuki, and it was actually blinding too. Akatsuki is okay, but way too expensive, still needs a third-party head replacement. I'm good. I'm not too into the gold-plated Gundam that much. It's not really my cup of tea. Akatsuki I'm not getting since for premium price there is a bad frame even if it comes with a stand. Ah yeah, understandable. I don't think I have super glue. Maybe that's why I struggle with this so much. Yeah, wait, what's up with the Akatsuki? Because you guys were kind of tracking the price of it on P Bandai, right? And the price of it kept going up and up. What's so good about it? Is it because it's literally glossy gold, right? Is there something like premium with the model kit itself, or just because it's gloss? You got the Akatsuki for 50% off? Oh my gosh, this guy's making out like a thief here. Shiny, that's it. Is it like a different kind of shiny from the Arjis and Nanju? Like, did they use a new tech for it or something? I'm just curious because I wanted to have an idea for future gloss kit. No? Akatsuki fixed every problem with the 15-year-old strike frame except for the ones that matters the most. Okay, I see. It's just that price tag because everyone has it at that price tag. Multiple tones of gold, which to be fair does make it way nice. Look very nice. Oh, okay. So it's not just one runner of gold. It's actually multiple different shades of... Okay. I see. I don't know. For that price tag, I can't see it being something ever in my hands. I think it's... Ugh. Rather you guys just like buy a couple of high grades as opposed to just that one kit. For more detailed one, Akatsuki is hated due to reusing the old RG strike frame, so it does become a bit loose. A super easy fix with glue, so the real issue is the outrageous price. That's the crazy part about it. Why no new frame when it's $85? You know, isn't that always sold out on P Bandai? Am I crazy? Because I think I saw the picture of the price for the Akatsuki kind of like going up after it's been sold on pre-orders and then re-listed or something. Is that not the high grades? Is the 4 for the price? No excuse. Is the high grade also shiny too, or is it more of a muted, like matted gold? Because I think I remember seeing something like that too. RGs are like 50 nowadays, so if 80 for plated kit isn't even that odd. I don't know. It's just plated though. If I guess anything you wanted, you could just paint your own in that case. The high grade equally shiny? Oh, interesting. Oh. This is ugly shiny apparently too. Ignore the fact I plan on buying 4 to 5 more Akatsuki in the future. Good luck. I could not re-buy that at the price tag is at. The P Bandai version has Dragoons and works with the Zeus silhouette from the Destiny Gundam Spec 2. Oh, I'm not sure what that means. But it sounds like it has more options, right? Actual factory cost of plating doesn't matter. It's Bandai's mind plating 2x price no matter what the base kit is. I see. It's It's tough in this hobby sometimes. It's tough when the price is like that. You say that it's $50 for an RG, so having it be gold plated for 80 is worth, or at least like matching the price expectation, but I think it's kind of highway robbery. I don't think it's really worth going for that price of tag. I could see maybe like 60, but I don't know about whole 80 for it. Will you try an RG Ava kit? I would like to. I just don't have it in my backlog. Probably be a while until I go shop for more. Because we're still going through parts of the backlog and there's still more boxes I need to get rid of. So that's what I'm trying to get through. I don't think I want to do a shopping stream in January like I did this past year because it's a bit much. It's a bit much. At this rate, we're gonna take about 2 years. One more year next year and this should be done. Reprint in January. Oh, okay. I might look into it just to peruse and window shop the Ava. Mainly because I do like the design. It's iconic. I just don't have it. Does the RG Ava also have the strange rubber gimp suit? No way! It would not have a gimp suit. That's like a very PG orientated thing. They would not do that for the RG, would they? They would not. It's like how every tech company thinks that 240 is $100 upsell, even though every PC builder knows damn well it isn't. That's what I'm saying, though. It's good to be aware of it as a customer and also talk about it. I don't think people expressing distaste for the price tag is honestly out there. Seems fair. Also, reprints in January. I mind MG Destiny Gundam and MG Turn Next. How do you guys do this? I can't window shop at all because I just feel so bad. You guys don't sleep next to your backlog, so maybe that's why you don't feel the crushing weight of having to build everything else that's not built yet. Unless I find another thing to buy with it, maybe I make a purchase, but it's kind of up in the air for now. Okay, what was this? What did I build before Tsunanju? Let me check that. It's been a long time because I spent 10 weeks or so on the RG Tsunanju. Oh, really? Okay. Oh my gosh. I built the EG Strike Gundam with chopsticks. That's what happened before the RG Tsunanju happened. Right. I think there was something happening in between the stream, which is why I went and did something funny a little bit. You're pretty close to us. It's actually G Quacks before the EG's EG Gundam. EG Strike. Was it? I think it's just the image for Strike. Oh, the Strike to me looks too similar to Grams from a far distance, so I'm not too sure. I mean, can you really complain about the EG? I thought it was okay. I think it was fine. Let's talk about talk about EGs in general. Yeah, it's pretty quality. I just think it's as expected for an EG. It's nothing too crazy. The key to window shopping plamo is not to go to the local hobby store. They mostly will have a kit you were thinking about buying. That's the thing. I make most of my purchases in person. I think like it's so tempting in person. I bought a couple from a con I went to recently, but online shopping is a little different. It's a little bit out there. EGs are all peak. It's hard to mess up EGs, to be honest. So I'll just put it here. I would not buy this kit. I didn't buy this kit actually. I got this kit. Did I admit I'm a gambler? At the con I went to, they had you pay $15 to spin a wheel 3 times, and I remember the tier that I got at is $10, right? It's $10 tier, so I got the Strike. What's this Strike? I get confused in names sometimes. My bad. It's not the Strike. No, it is Strike. This was $10, so I got this. And I also got the high grade Kamaris. And that was it, I think, for that con. It's either this thing or like some plastic sword. I didn't really want the plastic sword, so I got the model kit instead. Love Gamba? It's because you guys are not risking it. You guys are just watching from afar. That's what's happening. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed EG Gramps. I think EGs are fun. at least once in your build experience. But outside of that, they're pretty simple. I think it's alright. I don't think I feel too excited with EG model kits all that much. I don't know. They're not really for veteran builders. They're more so for you to get into the hobby. I heard that they give away the EG Gramps for certain events to kind of get people hooked into the hobby, which works, by the way. The lack of the need for nippers is like such a selling point for EGs in general, and that's why I like it so much. But outside that, I don't really feel anything for the EG strike. It's alright, it's expected, it's nothing bad for it. Hi Kane, welcome, and track in here. My only bad EG was the new Gundam due to his legs getting loose. That's impossible? It's hard to mess up, like I said. Really, because it's minimal parts. It only has the outer portion of the model kit put together. EG is okay, but high grade is way better. I don't think you can really compare an EG to an HG. They're just different, you know? Really just different. So I did pay for it. I feel like I got my money's worth, I think. Was it $15 for 3 spins? I forgot. I think I set a price tag. It's pretty close for what I paid for it though. Viva, hello. High grade MG or PG? The Gramps? I only built RG so far. RG and EG. No high grade yet. PG Gramps wouldn't be so bad either. Robinson's Soundwave announcement? What's that? Only thing lacking from the EG new from the high grade new is the arm saber storage being unstable. No, I will say I built this chopstick. That didn't work at all. I actually gave up on stream, so I just built this by hand really fast. I have nothing against the strike, but to me it's just a very uninspired design. Is that controversial to say? I don't know. I don't know if people like the strike Gundam as much as I did. To me, it's just Gramps, but a different flavor a little bit. It's not a bad kit, it's just the design itself was not really something I would go for. Freedom is a fan favorite. Yeah. I think Freedom at least has a distinct personality to it, but I don't know about the strike for this. Strike this backpack to be unique. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's what I'm feeling about this one. It lacks a distinct identity, I think, in lineup. That's what it is. I prefer Freedom Gundam and Destiny Gundam. Yeah, that sounds about right. Speaking of Gamba at 125 in lottery. Okay! Okay. It's cool. He's in stream dumps. Who's in stream dumps? Oh my god, someone's building the... Oh god, I see. I'm in the store. Oh, wait, what's going on? Whoa! Hi Elvin, welcome. I look forward to hear what you and everyone think. I'm only trying high grade for now, but I'd love to explore higher grade kits soon once I get the hang of it. You know, honestly, try out a real grade. I do encourage trying a real grade. You shouldn't be scared to try a real grade or a master grade or anything like that. Your experience building a high grade is enough to do what you need to do for those higher tier grades. The only reason why I even have the grades to let you know what kind of complexity that you go into when you build it, but it's not that bad. Thank you so much for the super. Thank you. 50,000. You guys, we're rich. We got 50,000 moon coins. Same process, more part. Yeah, Pez is right. Rather than same process and more part, maybe smaller parts. do try it. I think you're missing out on experience by not trying out the higher grade stuff. Isn't Seeds in general supposed to be kind of OG Gundam is too old for these 2000 kids, so let's reboot for them? I guess that's why Strikes is so familiar to Gramps. I wouldn't know because I haven't watched it yet. Just avoid MG Verka. If you're looking for a RG kit to start off with, Elwin, I do suggest the let's see. RGRX 2.0. That's so good. Seed watch party? We gotta finish our G Gundam and IBO season 2 watch party, and then I don't know, we'll see. We also need to finish the 0079 watch party too. That's the crazy part. What's stopping me getting a RG is not the intimidation factor, it's the fact that I'm broke boy factor. Okay, fair. That's real. It's a real statement to make there. All of you see. Let me try to think. I want to start up. I might start up UC again this month. I did say I would do it in December because I'm free until January. I'm just scared about not being able to finish all the series and then stop starting back into January into that. You know, we shall see. Started counting. I think I built 27 kits since March. Not bad, not bad. Wait, March of this year? That's about, was it almost 2 kits per month? That's a pretty decent building speed. 27 kits since March sounds kind of a lot, but if all things considered, that's a good build speed. Don't be me. I think I'm a rare case because I stream all my builds, so that's why I'm a lot slower with it. Jay, what's your opinion on the full armor Gundam Thunderbolt and Psychozaku? Thunderbolt I like a lot. I think I like the Thunderbolt's backpack on it. Kind of looks like a sled a little bit, or skis. I like it. I think it was really cool in the show when it show off the Thunderbolt. Psychozaku, I have not had too much experience with this, so I can't say anything about it too much. 1 MG per year. Oh god, I have 1 MG on this list and it was okay. That's the Atlas? Is it different? Oh gosh, it's been a bit. Is Breezy building a dozen a week? Breezy works hard on his model kit to get them out to photo shoot and everything. I would not compare. Breezy is not the average builder, not at all. Bootlegs? We had a conversation about bootlegs last week, but I will say as long as there are cases for bootlegs, and the only case I would buy a bootleg is if Bandai is not printing anymore of something, or there's just no printing of it from Bandai at all. Build what you need. Build what you want. If they don't have it, well, you might have to go other means to get it. It's hard to say in some ways because from my experience, I know about, well, I wouldn't say what's considered bootleg, but more so Gundam-inspired model kits that are not Gundam themselves. Those are very interesting. I think those are fine. First PG when I turn 30 or I'm hit 100k. One of those have to happen. We're at 10% almost of the way to the PG. Bye GXI, welcome. Also, Kamen Rider, hello, welcome. I know you were here earlier, just didn't get to greet ya. And Regal too. Gundam Inspired is not a bootleg. It's not a bootleg per se, but it's almost would count for it if okay, it's not. Bootleg straight up copy. You guys can have a field day with that. I personally think it's okay because number one, you'd probably already buy regular Bandai merch. You have spent hundreds of dollars into buying the legit stuff. I think it's okay to occasionally break into the bootleg if Bandai themselves are not printing it or have not printed it at all. I don't know, that's fine, I guess. Third party kits? Nothing wrong with third party kits. There's model kits outside Gundam too. I don't think they're much of an issue. MG Stargazer Gundam's only available third party. See, I would say it's fine then, because if they're not printing it, then you might as well get it somewhere else. There's so many model kits for Bandai to print that, quite frankly, you're just gonna have to get it elsewhere because they can't print everything. They probably have statistics and fan voting on what model kits to make, and they just make all those based on what they can sell the most of. Chinese kit lighted a needed fire under Bandai's ass sometimes. You know what's funny? the Chinese market I felt like was growing a lot in the early parts of this year, but with the tariff situation that happened throughout 2025, it got a little dicey. It got a little dicey, and it was like Bandai won, but doing absolutely nothing. That's that meme right there. You only complete 10? Me too! We build the same speed, Lizardic. Although obviously you do more than I do. Just never mention to JP Bros that you build third party, they despise it. I would say not even just JP Bros. I don't mention it at all on Twitter because people get really divisive about it. You know, I mentioned about the Pokemon Gundam collab that's not official but third party, and some people didn't like that. I think they were cool. Majority of people found it cool, but a few of them didn't seem to take too kindly to it. But well, it's a cool, neat concept. I hope they can do it one day for reals. You shouldn't let it stifle creativity and marketing with other stuff. They've been ignoring making a MGG shell. They don't need us. They don't need us, guys. It's okay. Their market party doesn't need to grow without us. That's okay. It's just an option for us. That's all I really care about. Having more options for a customer, I think, is more important than anything else. I did build one Chinese kit. Man, the design of it was fantastic, but the actual build experience was a little questionable. Maybe we might cover it, depending on how far back we'll go. Never buy bootleg, even Chinese, more choosing Bandai than bootlegs. Well, also welcome, Ramantala. I think that's how you say your name, right? I think that's fair, but in my opinion, people who buy bootlegs 100% know what they're getting into in terms of the build experience, you know? Rather than buying it for the expectation that the quality will be up to par to Bandai, it's more so buying it because they have a model kit of a mobile suit that I like, and they have it there available. If you're a massive corporate worshipper, to be fair, you should see how hard to glaze Nintendo. Listen, even like Pokemon fans will glaze their games, even if they know voice acting for the past decade or so. Even though they have the money for it, they choose not to. There's a lot of corporate glazing that happens. But even though those happen, you know, you should always make it known that you despise something so that the company might change or something other. Oh, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Ramen. Is it Ramen? Raman? Raymond. I'm sorry. Reading's hard. One of those gotta be correct. Shared with third-party bootleg in Streamed Up, you can take a look. Okay, I'll take a peek at it. One reason I like third-party is that they make kits available and cheap as a good build too. That's actually pretty good. Is this bootleg? You said it's bootleg, right? This is a really good one. You actually built this one? Hi, dude. Welcome. How are ya? Bandai has a responsibility to make their kits accessible. If they don't do that, they can't blame people turning to alternatives. And honestly, it's not just Bandai either. This happens already with games. I know he's a little bit controversial now, but Pirate Software talks about how he has, I think, dynamic pricing for his game. And for Brazil, I think he made it reasonably priced for their region. And they also make up 20% of his purchaser of customer for his games. It's hard because big corporations don't really consider stuff like that. Well, when I eventually run out of 100 scale kits, I'll turn to third party, but just for suits Bandai did not make in that scale. I don't really like the original designs. And it's fair. It's fair. Safir, hello, Mr. Pokemon man himself. As a Pokemon fan, I reach a point where my expectation for Pokemon games are so low that I actually have fun. That's probably the best way to go about it. I don't think I can have fun with Pokemon. Maybe I'm not a real Pokemon fan because I can't seem to stomach games that are not to my expectation like that. I don't know. I feel bad sometimes because I do like Pokemon, but recent games aren't really my cup of tea. I'll put on Steam Nut from third-party kit. Okay, let's see. Oh, is this the Godzilla one, right? This is the Gramps Godzilla. That's not your what was it, electric kettle for scale? The Gojira Gundam. You guys seen this one? This is a fun one. I have not built this, but I think it's fun to admire it at the very least. I just really just love creativity in stuff like this. There might be a collab with Bandai and Godzilla for this kind of stuff, right? Eventually. I think it's fair. They said design was stolen. Really? Is it actually stolen? Damn. I think that's been a case for a couple of the third-party kits I've been seeing. Because you guys were mentioning that too. I had super high expectation for new Digimon game, and I think Time Strange is still 8 to 10. I have so much to say about the game. I don't know. We're gonna talk about that? That makes me feel bad though. It does make me feel bad when it's more so third parties or bootlegs, whatever you want to call it. Third party kits maker are ripping off of actual artists. These small artists that can't really defend themselves like the mega corporation can. But I get why they do it in some ways. Just because it's less of a grounds for IP, I guess. For Bandai to take action. But it makes me feel sad because these things are made from people who are fans of the franchise and they can't do anything or say anything too much to these companies that take off their design. It's unfortunate, but on the other hand, the original designer would have never commercialized its Plamo anyways. I think that should be up to the original designer in some ways though, right? If they really wanted to ethically make something like that but not rip it directly, they should just make their own. They should just design their own in that case. I don't think we should be too complacent when they're always ripping off of the artists who may or may not intend to sell it into commercial. But you don't know that either, right? You don't know if they would never intend to commercialize it. It's just supposed to be fan art. Yeah. It's a fine line. I'm trying to say is third party is okay, but you have to be cognizant of the ethics of it too. Of who it affects. I'm okay if it steps a little bit on toes of Bandai, because you know they can't feasibly make every model kit in existence, but same time, when it steps on the toes of artists, I can't help but feel sympathy, or actually even empathy for them, as someone who done art for quite some time too. The artists literally can't sell, they get their butt destroyed by Bandai, even because the art is not their IP. I see, is that the way you think about it? That's fair. I just feel like, again, even if it's not the artist's IP, it is fan art. It's called fan art in the sense that, okay, when it comes to IP, I don't know how much it applies to JP stuff, but for US, for the Western sphere of things, they have this thing called transformative clause where you can take, let's say, commentate over movie stills and everything, but you have to have transformative commentary over it to basically argue that it's a new thing, not the original thing. So that's why I think that it has to have a degree of some leniency to the original artist too. I don't think that... I think it's a little bit scummy to take from the artist at this point and done. Even if it's not their IP, it's fan art and that's transformative too. In the sense that if it actually is something that already exists, let's say they ripped the stills from Godzilla movie and they kind of painted over it, that's a little bit dicey. Transformative varies by wildly by country, and I'm saying it in the US perspective because that's the only one I know. That's an Averhorn optional part, so I say it counts. It goes in the special form of torture tier, by the way. Oh. A dude made a Space Marine extra rulebook and sold it in extremely small numbers for his fan, and GW sued him so bad I don't see him online anymore. Uh-oh. That's very uncommon, I feel like. I say that because big IPs, for example Genshin, they'll have a whole clause for fan artists, and the idea is basically you go make merch and all this first stuff because it's free advertisement. For the most part, it's free advertisement. This is something that even clippers for VTubers do. It's basically free advertisement for the VTuber themselves, so that's why they don't take it down. But again, it's like a whole another topic that we could just set aside for another time and debate over tirelessly. There's just no budging from it. Won't judge folks who buy this kit, but I can't on principle, especially someone who draws. Exactly, that's basically my stance on it too. Transformative is like 5% or 3%. Huh. So gunpla! Yeah, so gunpla! let's get back to this. I can't believe we're an hour and 22 into this and we have not finished. We have not finished this yet. And there's only like 10 kits, 11 kits maybe. What was before this one? Hold on, let me just double check my list here. What was before this kit? Oh, G-Clocks? Was it G-Clocks or was it the... Oh, I forgot the F14 on this. Oh, the F14 was before Sinanju, and then it was the EG Strike. Okay. Oh gosh, this is actually not even a Gundam, but it's one of my build experiences, so we can talk about this a little bit. I know this was gifted by Makuda, but I think because I was tired from the RG Sinanju or something that I decided to break into this as a fun little model kit to build. This is not... I forgot who built it. I forgot the name of the company who built it. Howdy Genja! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. GW Stella's is the Black Temples and people selling stuff based on their IP. Listen, you gotta... Even though I say all this about transformative stuff, it really is up to the company in the end. Oh wait, did YouTube chats get pause? What the heck? Give me a second. I see you guys typing in the stream, but for some reason YouTube is broken for me. Give me a second. Okay. I think we are good now. The F14 Tomcat. Alright, F14 Tomcat. I had high hopes for this. I actually had decent expectation. I think it's been the A tier. I will say, I'll tell you why. This model kit, I adore for what it has going for it. It has color separated parts for one thing. You don't have to paint or anything. You can just slap on stickers, I think, and just have it be finished. I just cannot get the pegs on this thing to sit within the mainframe of the body of this airplane. You have these external weaponry that's supposed to rest on the wing itself, but because this model kit is already small enough as is, the pegs are really tiny, and trying to insert the peg into the hole of the plane, it was such a struggle. I even tried using Tamiya to just weld it in there. It still did not stay on. So unfortunately my F14 right now, it has so much issues on it. It's such small issues that even that has similar issues to maybe the RG100 in the sense that there are parts that don't stick onto the model kit. I don't know if it's because of me or it's just the way that's built. I don't think it's special form of torture because there's not that many part counts, but if this was a detailed part count, I might put it down here, but I think it's more in the A category. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. F-Toys, right, this is the F-Toy is the manufacturer for this. Hi, welcome. What's it? One leg god? You don't stream on Twitch? I don't stream on Twitch, unfortunately. It's me. It's me. I do not stream on Twitch, mainly because I just don't find I have a reason for it. YouTube is my home base. Twitch's category system would not do well for someone who's like me who does variety streams, so I just keep it up to YouTube. It was mothballed even before it was even simple. What do you mean? The F14, F111 Advark has better engineering. F14 was my favorite, but if you say that the F111 is better engineering, I might just give it a second shot. I do have, I think, a couple more of these. I think I want to say 5 more of these model kit planes. I'm surprised if they vary in quality, because they don't seem like they would, but I guess they would, huh? Aguilar, welcome! Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Just call me Lego, it's okay. Okay, your name's Lego. You have the one. Pardon me, YouTube has done this funny thing where I can't read your name, but I read your handle instead. I can't in good conscience recommend this model kit to anyone right now. I think you have to have the patience at least to have super glue on hand. Super glue on hand. I don't think Tamiya will work, but super glue for sure might make this better. Fair. I'm so sorry. I know you love this sort of kit. Where would you put this? Let me ask you. So Makoto was the one who sent the F-14 among other airplanes to me just to try out. I'm curious if it's something that you feel similarly about, or maybe you put it somewhere higher up on this tier. Mothball is basically being retired. I guess so. I'm still putting on the water slide on it. It's basically in limbo. I'm embarrassed to say, but it's in limbo right now. It just needs to have the water slide and it should be done. That's why I need like a catch-up date for one of these streams. Oops, I do not have it on live chat. My bad. It should not remove any of the chats, but just in case. There? Okay, I'm just bad at this. Clearly, Makuda has experience building model kit airplanes. I just do not, so I just was not expecting it to be the quality it's at. I would say it's similar in quality to a different kit I built, but not nearly as bad as some of the other ones. Plain out of 10. Real. The F-11C pig was completely garbage, and Robert McNamara was a pain in the ass for forcing the US Navy to use the requirement for their jets. Does this pertain to the model kit itself or something IRL? Because we're talking about the model kit, because that's all that I know about it. Outside of my issues with it, it does look nice. I like that the part separation and the color separation was really, really nice, but expect some looseness with this. The top part, the cockpit, I think, also runs the issue of being kind of loose as well. So just be careful. This man leak classified. Is that so? Is that a thing they can do? No way. I've heard about Discord leaks, but they're doing it in YouTube chats of VTubers now too. The history of both the F-111 and F-14 Tomcats. I see. That's right. The War Thunder server Discord has some interesting scandals regarding some of the classified info stuff, huh? War Thunder moment. Maybe they just know a lot based on online research. Maybe it's not anything classified, you guys, right? Oh god, FBI, leave me alone. It was not me, it's him. Okay, let's see. Moving back from this. Oh, it should be G-Quacks, I think. We're almost done. We got G-Quacks. Hello, I can catch a stream though late. Welcome, under... Oh, hello. You're fine. It's okay if you're late, because I should be streaming for some time anyways. Jueri... Oh, sorry. This thing... The image was too big, the heads got cut off, but you know it's G-Quacks. I really love this. I adore this model kit. People will complain about the stickers on the legs, but I did not mind it. You just have to be smart about it, in my opinion. No, see? I knew the sticker was gonna come out of the woodworks. Hello, Femboy Peak. I'm trying to think I want to build an army of this. Kind of the blue, but will we ever do another Gunpla in the confession stream? That was a lot of fun. So I was planning to do something in December. I will have a sign-up sheet later. I was thinking about people submitting a mobile suit that they don't like, and then changing it to what they would like it to look like. You know the one stream that I made where I listed the model kits I wouldn't buy unless they changed this? I wanted to do that but extend to the audience participation. But I don't know if that's any more interesting than the Gunpla Sins. Because to be fair, a lot of the Gunpla Sin confessions that we did kind of overlap each other about, you know, like biting or losing pieces or something of that nature. I was wondering if you guys are interested in doing that kind of stream. You got an army of G-Quacks would be terrifying. Hello, Bin Octopus. Hello. Okay, so we'll try for that stream and we'll see what happens. Sorry, Navy, part of my blood got better me. Hey, no worries, no worries. We're just chill here. G-Quacks for you is eh. Okay. Stickers are horrible. You know, you don't have to put on stickers. That's that's the main thing. The stickers were translucent. They weren't opaque like they were on the Empty Strike Freedom, which I built before. I didn't mind that. Honestly, that was fine. It was just skill diff. It was skill diff, you guys. When I build an army of it. Big ups for this is that they somehow took Ikuto Yamashita's visionary design for G-Quacks, made it into a model kit, and as I was building it, I remember how the pieces created this geometric torso, and just basically it was just an engineering feat of incredible design, and they somehow pulled it off with this model kit. I'm so close to putting it up here, but the only reason I don't think I put it up there is mainly because there wasn't much issues with it, but maybe just stickers. But it was really good. I think I'm more so blown away by how they're able to figure out the problems and logistics of making a model kit like this, that it goes above the as expected category and goes into the quality build experience mainly. You saw the White Gundam is getting released? Is there a Gundam called the White Gundam, guys? Because there's tons of White Gundam out there. You're talking about Unicorn? I'm confused. Design is too complicated. That's what I love about it, though. They need to make more ugly Gundams like this so we can appreciate everything else around it. Skill diff, a JueriHaan. Maybe because I have small hands, so the sticker was less an issue for me. For some reason, I could not bring myself to like the G-Quack's feet. And that's fair, it's different, it's not really... I guess if you think about it in logistic sense, like with logic and everything, it would not make sense in the real world, and maybe that could take you out just because he doesn't have anything to plan himself with it. But I thought it was fine. I thought it was a very unique point of it. It's just G-Quack Sunny 2 in regional color, not Shara's color. White Gundam, Red Gundam in the original colors. My bad, okay. This is based on G-Quacks, isn't it? The white one then? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not a fan of Ava-ish design, so G-Quacks isn't for me. Fair. I don't know, to me, it still retained qualities of Gundam that I would see, but kind of through the lens of Ava. I'm a fan of Ava's design, so... But I haven't watched the show. I can't really consider myself a fan of the show. Turn A would be proud of G-Quacks. Oh no, not Turn A. The original G-Quacks that Char stole. Okay, makes sense. I haven't watched G-Quacks just to preface that. I know it may seem like it because I built the model kit, but I've not watched it. I know a little bit about it through the grapevine from other people's posts, but that's why I had to make sure I get that out through. Watch Evangelion, watch All Good Mecha. I'm scared because the community for Evangelion they scare me, man. The fandom are a freak a little bit about the show. I wish they were normal fans, a normal level of excitement for Ava, but sometimes what I see on Twitter freaks me out a little bit. And I really should not let the community dictate how I feel about a show, but Ava's one of those shows community that I just not sure about. Ava fans are terrible, I agree, but worth it. They're not terrible per se, they're just very passionate, right? You know, I used to stream Sonic on this channel. Sonic fans are not terrible, just very passionate again. It's just one of those things. But I still enjoy the franchise though. Ava's best experience by watching all of it on your own, not reading what anyone else thinks about it. Real! Welcome, filling in for now. Nosso Min. It's almost insane as the characters in the show. Yeah, maybe. Mecha enemies like pizza, even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. That's a good way of putting it. Ano is the most normal Ava fan. It would definitely be a show I watch, maybe by myself, just because I don't think I want to do watch along of it. Gotta keep it as pure of a reaction to it as I can. What's crazy is that I don't see clips from the show, I just see GIFs. GIFs and photo stills from the series. And you know what those are too, because they've been circulating around for years and years now. I don't think I need to mention them too much. Hi Didi, welcome. Wait Didi, I was surprised, but your Twitter page was all in Japanese. Are you a JP speaker or are you a huge weeb? Sorry for the direct question. I'm just curious. Wanna watch Cowboy Bebop? You might enjoy it. Cowboy Bebop doesn't have continuity. It's mostly episodic, if you like that. Oh gosh. Eva and Code Geass are like the two animes I don't recommend to people. You go in thinking you're getting a mecha show, but you get depressed afterwards. I watched a bit of Code Geass a long time ago. It was not that bad. A little bit of it. Not a whole lot though. Break Blade. Great show, but unfortunately a little short. I see. I'm not sure what that is in Japanese, so I will not read it. But know that I read your message. Know that I read your message. I finally got a good pick my Sandra, now to get like 10 more. Let's go! Good luck posing it. Probably not too much issue for you. When you watch it, can you keep a journal or something and share it for a stream like a book club? Yeah, I don't mind. I'll definitely have something like it. I want to do like a dedicated watch through. Right now, on my Twitter feed, I have my 0079 watch along, but I don't like the way that it's kind of spread out. I wish I could do more of a chronological thing where you can look forward to the updates and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a long while until then. I guess you could say huge weeb. Oh, so desu ne. It's all good, it's all good. Aquarium on the corner. I think it'd be fun to explore more mecha shows one of these streams. I really do think it'd be kind of cool. Just pitch me your show and we'll see. Right? Oh, maybe we should have users submitted PowerPoints and just go through it to see if it's a mecha we can get into as a group or something. I don't know. Kind of neat. Well, that'll be for another time. Mainly because that's a lot of work on you guys and I want to alleviate that as much as I can. Jet lag's catching up, pass out. Have a good stream, guys. Bye, MP. Thank you for stopping by. Not tier list. Not tier list. I don't know about tier list of a show, because that would actually spark some fire in the chat. Don't think we're ready for that level of fire yet. Recommend Macross? Oh, Macross is good. I haven't watched Macross, but the singing is really top tier for a mecha show. Make them work? Okay. We'll put it in the backlog for now. I gotta send out a sign-up sheet for December's event, so let me do that first. There's a lot of things I gotta do. Okay. Where are we at with the list? We just put in G-Quacks, so that should be my videos there, and then... Oh my gosh, this is the EG? I feel kind of bad. We talked about the EG Strike, but now we're gonna talk about the EG RX-78 Okay, we can do that. Suspicious name, but thank you for subscribing, Jackie. Thank you. I think your name's cute. In separation. I was not thinking about tier list watch along of mecha shows. I was thinking more so of you guys sending me a presentation, audio presentation, or like some sort of slideshow about why we should watch certain shows or why I should watch those shows. Right? You guys sell me the idea of it. Maybe just a one. It's just like a lot of work for you guys. We'll see. We'll see. Yes, Mr. On. Yes, Mr. On. Okay, so here it is. This is the EG RX-78. Honestly, no should come on it. I almost want to put this above the Strike, weirdly enough, even though these are both EGs here. Mainly because I guess this gram is just better. I'll just put it here, as expected. The rant I could have, but why Diamos is still worth it. And it's great though, because you could bring niche mecha shows into the forefront on the stream. I think it'd be really cool. It's incredible even though not really mecha. If it shows one frame, at least one frame of some sort of mechanical suit, it's mecha, okay? Even if the focus is not on the mecha suit themselves, it's okay. We can kind of bend the rules for you a little bit. I have to go now. Have a nice stream, y'all. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yase. Bye. Alright, wait. Before the EG one, what's even more further back? Okay. I can talk about this one now. This is the only MG on this list, okay? This is the MG Strike Rouge, Otori, and Otori 2. I feel bad for rating this pretty low here because this is actually gifted by Lysergic in the chat, And I really... It's not a bad kit, I'm just a bad builder. Okay, it's in this category. If you guys like the MG Strike Rouge, that's fine. The backpack was incredible though. I love the backpack. It's a whole ass airplane, right? My issue with this kit that transcends beyond I think was mainly some of the parts falling off of it. The skirt? Okay, this can all be fixed by glue, by the way. It's just I'm nitpicking. It's not nearly as bad as the airplane, but... The surgery cuts that make you feel... Don't ask him. It makes me feel really bad. Okay. Pros. Let's talk about the pros before anything else. Pros? It looks nice. It comes with a free stand. The backpack is really cool. It's awesome. The cons. The cons is that this should not have parts falling off for an MG. I don't think it should, but it does anyways. The V-fin, the skirt. The skirt may be one of the most atrocious part of it. Doesn't allow, because of how sensitive the skirt is, it kind of does not allow you to do a lot of articulation with it. And the Otori stickers, I was okay with this one because at least the sticker was something you can kind of bend a little bit or cut it short so it still looks good. This one, oh man, the sticker is yellow in a way that's opaque and looks kind of tacky on this thing. And okay, the Otori has a wing, right? Like a what's it? Airplane wing, and then you're supposed to line up the sticker on the edge of that. I had 4 chances to line up the sticker along the edge of the plane. I messed up all 4 times somehow. It was either I overshot it or I went too short of what I was supposed to stop at, and something of that factor. I think come summertime, the sticker may actually be one of the first to fall off on this kit. Skill issue? I like it, but the skirt, god damn it, it's an MG. You should be of higher standard, shouldn't ya? Now I say this, but there's a fair amount of people who have built this and are okay with it. I'm just I guess my expectation of MGs is that they put more care for a kit with more parts and I wouldn't say higher quality per se compared to a high grade or a real grade. It's just more parts, so it should be a bit more attentive to how they fit together. Skill issue. The age, unfortunately. How old is the kid? Let me see. I might change my mind to the egg category depending on how old it is. See, the stuff's kind of iffy. Is it just this kit though, or is it all seed kits? I'm inclined to think it's only the MG for this one. The MG Vidar skirt joints. Gosh, I really like the skirt joint for the Gremory. It works really well. Yeah, I mean, you built one of the best RG before it. Fair. That was a very fair assessment for that. Seed MGs are fantastic. I'm just bad at building it. Okay. Well, this is my stream, so I'm gonna say it's like over here. Listen. This thing comes at a price tag that's a little higher than some of the other kits. I just expected more stability for it. Honestly, I've not built enough seed kits to hold a strong opinion on seed kit. Gotta say that I'm not a huge fan of the hyper focus on the huge backpack and seed though. I totally get it. I don't think I'll build more than one of this seed kit. It's not really my style, but I know that for some people they might enjoy this a bit more because I do think the attachment of the Otori is really cool. Oh yeah, this one was the first kit that I saw the pilot and everything. I don't know. Maybe this kid's only his age or something. Seed is good. That's all I built for MG kits. Hi, G-Wing Sauce. This is a PSA. This is a skill issue on my part, okay? I'm gonna say that right now. This is so unpopular opinion. It was not here, but it's definitely a little bit lower than this plane. And this plane has an issue of its own. I just felt like I expected more. My expectation for this was that of a high grade, maybe. Some sort of quality, and it kind of fell in some parts. But it's okay. I can fix it. This one... Oh god, the stickers, man. I know I shouldn't judge the stickers because this one has some questionable. But again, it's just... I don't know. I was just having higher expectations, just didn't match it. It's 2013, feeling unk. What is that? 12 years? 12 years ago? It's not too bad. Wanted to build MG seep, I never tried them. Hello, Jay. You should try it. So we can get an informed opinion of more than just me and like people who seem to not agree with me. Fair. 2013 was 12 years ago? Yes! If you do the math, it's about 12, right? Part of me likes the naked look. I kinda too. I saw on display. This kit among a few others are not on display because I'm not finished with decaling it. 2007, 2014 is where most of the best MG Bandai made release. Oh, that's crazy because they missed this one completely. Just me though. Bandai keeps making the MG strays. I mean, we're getting IBO MGs. I have the original MGC Gundam and MG. I like them for the most part. No, I can't lie to you guys. I'm not a people pleaser. Nowadays, I'm just building high-grade stuff like the high-grade Gundam 00. Right now, I'm waiting for my high-grade 00 Quant to arrive in mail. Awesome! That's a good one. Honestly, I don't think high-grade has ever done me wrong yet. I never had an issue with high-grade. But so far, I had some slight run-ins with the real grades and the master grades. But outside of that, I think high grade is just solid overall. Speaking of seed MGs, Juju, you need a MGX... So what the heck is that? Only MG I built was the RX-78 3.0 and that was okay. The hands are a complete mess. Okay, I see. There's some... slight commonality among MGs. Plus, I want to paint the GN condenser in clear green. Oh, that's pretty cool. Clear green. I built the MG Strike Freedom twice and also did the MGX. They made it look so much better than it looked in the show. No, yeah, I would hope so. Like, even the Gramps has a nice brush up too. Alright, so I think... move on here from the Strike Rouge. The one before this one, I believe that... this is the first kit of this year. The MG SD Barbados. It's crazy how that was a year ago almost. It's in January. Oh man, the year has gone by so fast. I built the RG Ailstrike, which I hate. MG's Freedom, which I love. MG Extreme Freedom, which I love. High grade Lago Seed, right? I like that doggo. Totally fair, it's a dog. That's cheating. Everyone loves dogs. I'm a hater of buildable, posable hand. Just give me a sandwich and pose. I usually adore the posable hands. Not that I use it too often. This is a great kit. This is my first MGSD ever, and it blew me out the water. This was... I don't remember if it was army level of it, but I could see myself putting it in here, and then sometimes somewhere between here. Hamsy. Hi, welcome, Astolfo. Squint. I'm kidding. Welcome, welcome. We are on our 11th kit. It should be the last one. The two here are actually from last year. It's from like December last year and November-ish. But I just included this just in case we might not have enough time to pad out, which is fine. Have you not built the MG Barbados? No. I adore... of all the Gundam frames, I really adore the Barbados a lot. It has my ideal shape design with the Dorito body shape, upside down Dorito. But it's like... I have a high grade MGSD Barbados and that's it. MGSD has been a very impressive line so far. I love all three. I'm sure I'll love the next when I actually get them. The next one is what? The Aerial, right? The RG's Nanju and the crappy Strike Rouge. I do not want to try. I mean, one day. Whoa, whoa! Someone actually agrees with the Strike Rouge. If you're like me, you have higher standards. Oh, that's out. No, that's what I'm assuming. The one... oh, Aerial and Destiny. Okay, I see. I thought you might have built the aerial one. No, I like the MGSD. It's honestly very... It lives up to the name really well. I could see why it's in the MG as opposed to RG. But that aside, I like the eyes. I remember the eyes choice for this was really, really nice. It's basically gems that you can slot into the eye socket. And it has a really cool depth when you look into it. It was really mesmerizing when I built it. I prefer this over the SD. The SD, I know, is its own line and you can't really compare to MGSD. But the eyes on the SD has a cartoony look that I'm just not too fond of. But this just... I'm surprised they even made this because it's such an experimental line that just works really well. I haven't bought any MGSD, but they're so cool to me. You should try it. The quality of these guys are awesome. It's really, really fun. And the parts aren't that small either. They're roughly... the parts of like size of a RG, you know? I know MGSD, some things become really tiny for most people to handle, but because it's chibi and stylized, it's fine. I completely call the line impressive. Would I build an army of it? Honestly, I could. I think I could see myself in an army at this. I'll move it up. I'll move it up. This thing is being held back by stickers a little bit, but this one didn't have any issues with it at all. Even the stickers were okay too. Yeah. You paint chrome behind the eyes. Yeah, actually, a fair amount of people do that just to kind of give it more depth than it already has. But I didn't bother touching the eyes because I just like the way it looks, kind of like a Sableye. Looks like the Pokemon Sableye with the gem look. I haven't done an MGST yet, but I think I just need to decide which one I find most appealing. Yeah, absolutely. I just like it a lot, man. It's not much to really hate on for it. Oh, also, this one had a lot of weapons, if I remember correctly. A lot of option parts for it, too. It used a posable hand as well. It was really solid. I didn't have any issue with the posable hand. I like it over too many, like, sandwich hand parts. I can't with hands. So this one, it kind of solved my issue by having it be posable, thumb and everything. I love the MGSD eyes, even better when you chrome out the silver parts to make them pop out even more. Yeah, I just have not done that, just because I just like it as it is. That's a very common thing people really do when there's a clear part. I have an army of MGSD Barbies, it sounds so funny. It's awesome, man. Posable hand socks. I didn't have any issues with it. I don't know. I really wish for a RG Strike 2.0 or a Destiny 2.0. Actually, any old RG that Destiny needs 2.0 is now do. Real. They're sitting on a golden goose. They just need to tweak a couple of things and then they'll be fine. Give me a few pairs of fixed hands any day. See, I think that's more common sentiment. I'm just a weirdo. I don't have any issues with these posable hands, but I know why people have issues with them. Because over time they become loose or they drop things. But for the most part, it's been holding up pretty well. Weirdo. You weirdo! You're a void! Go back to the void where you belong. If you go back to the void, I'll go back to the moon. We can trade off there. Anything else I want to mention about this? Yeah, honestly, having this be in the SD form as an MG, I don't know what designer proposed that, but they were onto something when they cooked out with this. Because I remember how wonderful it was to see the parts augmented. Because the Barbados has some unique, not just the V-fin, but the symbol, the power symbol on its body. It's made with like a clear-ish kind of parts, and I don't know. It's just if you have big hands, these are unironically one of the best feeling pieces to hold because they don't use a lot of small parts that you would lose. You know, it's good. Why do they think it's a good idea to use RG Gundam M2K frame for this non-do? I don't know. They're probably in a rush, which is why they happened. Yes, you go back to the void. Ah, okay, I'm back to the moon, aren't I? But it's also the 33rd RG instead of like the single digit or early times when they're still figuring out. Oh, Delty, hi! Yeah, what's wrong? You don't like MGSD? Would you care to share your opinion on this? Did I say weirdo, alright? He returned back to the way. Welcome back. We did need a mod here. You're right. I'm not done. I'm not done. I personally like the pistons on the MGSD Barbados. Interestingly, the weapons. I don't remember if the weapons are as cheapified. I think they were. They're kind of cute. Oh, anyone saying otherwise is wrong. There might be some naysayers, but I want to hear them out a little bit. Cries for SD Gundam don't have actual normal forms. The SD Gundams are from a show, right? It's a good show, you think? Should I watch the SD ones? Only reason why anyone wouldn't want an MGSD is because they don't like cuteness. No! Speaking of which, I remember seeing the wing, MGSD wing. Anytime there's an accessory, like the wing or gun bit or something, it looks really good in cheapified form. I don't know how, which is insane because they're smaller, but it feels like they have more room to flourish out with some of this stuff. It's really good. It's really good. Okay, we're gonna move from MGSD. Now we're talking about December last year. Where's the MG Aerial? I'm kind of surprised I haven't done MG Aerial because they're already on to G-Quacks, right? MGSD's wings really awesome. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Some of the photos I saw, it just looks so nice. It takes up space, like with a nice balance to it. It's good, it's good. Did I saw something? I saw something, but I think got deleted. Dang. Do you remember December? December what? Wolfpack, hi, welcome, welcome. Okay, so this is all of 2025. I'm so sorry for being a slow builder. I even think that we're not gonna get another model kit into here to make 12 model kits, but I think we're gonna be moving on a little bit behind 2025 into 2024. I think it's aimed at children, but I can't speak on the general quality or fullness of story. In the G Eternal game, it seems kind of cool. Yeah, yeah. You're waiting 2025 for what? MG Darla Blade? That seems cool. Wait. Come on, he's kind of cool. Okay, Bob / Guel or whatever his name is called. He has kind of a cool model kit. Mobile suit for his stuff. I like how flashy it is. I like Bob, but man, did he really steal a show in the second half? I was rooting for Bob side story more so than the main story, but that's for another time. Have anyone attempted the Meteorot kit yet? Sounds familiar. I'm not too sure. Yeah, a side story of just Bob would be really fun. I want to see him be happy, have his own romance and everything too, you know. I really did like the character. It's really sad. Okay, so this is the RGRX 2.0. I feel like I have to make like a really nice announcement of this just because I remember I was finishing this up until the very last day of last year. This was my first RG model kit. God, this thing set me up for expectations later on. Once you build this, you're gonna be like, damn, you know, why aren't other model kits like this? And I don't know why. Other model kits are not like this, but the 2.0 is just butter. Straight up butter. No parts had any issues running to each other. All of them slid into each other really, really nicely. Minor drawback that might be a little bit questionable is that they don't have a separate core pack. So if you want to see the core fire separately, which also has really good separation too, by the way, you will not be able to do that with this. You have to buy a second one, but I do not mind. I do not mind. Just ordered the Desolator and Delanza was like so cool in the early episode. Yeah. Titanic and Sakuboy, welcome to the channel. Thank you for second. Thank you. Currently talking about the RX-78 2.0. Yeah, it really... because it's my first RG, this set me up for some insane expectation for every RGs afterwards. And that's crazy because this is the only other RG on this list. So you can see how that held up. Metabots for Chewy's kid, but I would like to get my hand on a couple. I love the show and the one good game from the franchise. Wait, they're codebook kit when usually characters from the anime, but there's 2 from one of the mobile games. I see. I would not be the person to know that because I don't really have that deep a knowledge of other mechas quite yet. Did your RX 2.0 have a head misprint? Eh? Welcome, crazy drunk monkey. A misprint? What kind of misprint are we talking about? The art or something? Or is it like not well fitted? I didn't have any issues minus one piece, which is the D10 piece, but outside of that it's all really nice. Almost every RG I've done has been awesome even when they're older, as long as you avoid a few that have really bad reputation like this Nanju. I don't remember if I have any other RGs. I guess I have the RG Epion and the Zeta, so we should be good on the RG line. Heard the new Wing RG0 is a good one? Yeah. Welcome in, you guys. If you're in here for the first time, we're currently doing a tier list of the Malkins that I built so far. I mean, there's definitely more, but we went through the first year. We're kind of heading back to the last year stuff, but these are awesome too. These are not all the model kits I built. There's still some more I'm not quite done with. The Zeta might be hell, but the Epion's a beast. I remember my friend built the RG Epion as his first model kit, and he just didn't finish it because the instruction make you build the legs first, and he just no motivation for something he can't see the face of, you know? You know what I'm saying? I think the 2.0 Vulcans were misaligned, so if it was real life, then they would shoot his own V-fin. The Vulcan was misaligned for the 2.0 on the RG? But Shobidim here saying it's the 1.0 RG that had the issue, right? I'd be really shocked if the RG 2.0 had an issue, because to me it just had no issues per se. It's just no notes needed. But why doesn't Juju not have an RG new and a high new? She's missing out. I am missing out. The new Gundam, this is kind of off topic a little bit, but the new Gundam is something that I don't personally like on first account, but as you guys talk about more and more, I'm kind of more warmed up to it. RG Tallgaze? Oh, I do want a Tallgaze in the collection one of these days too. RG Tallgaze doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, I think people want that cool silhouette more quickly. Yeah, in part he's a new builder, so you know, he doesn't even know what the silhouette's supposed to look like in the end. I build better when I see the head first completed. I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people are like that too. Oh, you were talking about the core block. Okay, sorry. Core block, yeah. Okay. I think I'll set aside... If I do build another RG outside of my backlog, I'd be down to get recommendation like the best build experience. It's been a while since I've been taken out on date. If anything, this might be on top of... You know, I think this has its own tier. Hold on. Add row above. What color should that row be? I don't know yet. Hold on. This should be... We keep it like pink. Should we keep it pink? I think it should be here. I don't think this could be compared to either the 30-minute fantasy or the MGSD Barbados. It's just gotta be its own tier. The best. Oh, I'm gonna put a better name for this. Ooh, I don't know. If you can suggest me a name for this tier, like I just can't put the words just how much better this is compared to everything I ever built. It's so Real Robot. The Godfather. Okay, we can do that. There you go. Perfect. Your brother just bought the RG Tallgaze. Tallgaze honestly looks a very handsome boy. The mane on that guy just looks really nice. You could get the same experience from new RX 78-3. What's this 3 you guys are talking about? What's the 3? RG Tallgaze is really cool. I think that the main issue is it's a bit of a stiff poser. I can't say so for sure, but I've seen some photos of the Tallgaze. It's because of his legs, isn't it? He's a really long leg boy. The G colors? G colors. G3. The RX-78-3. Just a Gundam but white. wait, I gotta see this. Hold on. Let me look this up real fast on my end. RX-78-3? Oh really? Oh, I saw this. I saw this around, but is it really that much better? I'm not too keen on it because it's purely white color scheme. Not sure. You guys are okay with that? It's just a pre-colored G2. It's a blue-gray one. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it right now, but... This is the one you would recommend? You like it? Okay. Let me see. I'm not gonna lie, the pose they have it in is really cool. I'll show a different one. I think I'll show this one. Just pull it up for discussion's sake, and also because I have not seen this yet, or on my end with it. This one, right? I would like this. Ah man, but the color scheme is like throwing me off a little bit. It looks cool if this was not on a model kit I was already familiar with. I think that's the main thing. Extra handsome colors is the same kit as the 2.0? I see. Wait, is this no, this is 3, is it not? I'm confused. This is 2.0. Look at the pink one. Wait, send it to me in stream dumps for this one. Because I'm not sure what to look for. Wait, I'll show the tweet later. I didn't realize Tim can send something in the stream dump chat. Hi, Fruit Ponchi. Hi. I wouldn't recommend it as a new experience, but if you haven't built the one based on the 2.0 yet, that's just as good. Okay. I see. Why is Akai so low? Well, to be fair, he's... What is it? 2008 model kit? I think it's 2008 model kit. He builds exactly as you expect a 2008 model kit. That's just my honest opinion. This is about build experience, not so much the quality of these kits. Because honestly, once you finish building him, he's fine. Like, he's awesome. But I remember just the slight hiccups here and there. I know it's that guy. It was the MG Act guy. I'm sure it'd be higher on the list. The in-lore reason for this color is apparently a new type of coating that allows for better space mobility and defense. Wow! They really have in-lore... Oh my god, wait! This is so much better than the photo I sent you guys. Hold up, sorry. I'm doing you guys a disservice. I'm spreading misinformation. Oh, okay! Wait, we're kind of cooking a little bit. Great kit. Really fun building, solid AF. Sorry, I'm an Act guy stan. Let me build the MG Act guy and we'll talk about it again. This is the real 2.0. My bad. I'm spreading misinformation like nobody's business. Let me look at this real fast on a more zoomed in version so I can see. Wait, so is it different from the RE 2.0 grams, or is it different in the build experience? Or is it exactly the same but just recolored? I'm not too keen on a recolor per se. I might be able to. No? The bear guys. I do. Oh, my bear guys not even finished. Just different joints covers? Okay. There's actually a small difference in the frame parts for the arms and legs. Okay, not too bad then. I just remember... I don't know. You might see this on my desk, who knows? I don't know why, but I can buy 50 different colors of Zaku's, but for some reason when there's a recolor of grams, I'm a little bit more hesitant to buy it. Hi Daichi, welcome. Oh, you bought this? Oh, what a coincidence. Design of the joints are a little bit different. Electromagnetic coating parts. Alright, because the joint covered in magnetic coating. It's not actually magnetic, right? It's just in-lore reason why they changed the color of it. It's good for if someone hasn't built either and just doesn't want another Gramps. Okay, that's fair. I totally can get behind that reasoning because there's just so many different Gramps in different grades. So this one in a different color could be a little bit of a deciding factor for you. The Gramp feels more like an iconic mobile suit with the one design. The Zaku's another grunt suit have a variety flair to them. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think the blue is very dashing on him. I think if we had a modern Gundam, this would be the color scheme to go for. Rather than the colorful one he has in his original debut. I could see that. You got this from the pop-up in New Jersey? Oh, that's cool! They have a permanent pop-up now. Or I shouldn't say pop-up. It's a permanent store in Chicago. That's cool. You have to get this, and blue is very nice. Yeah, it's very, very demure. It's good solid choice. Alright. Goodbye. Grams, but not really Grams. Wait, so what series is he from? Was he from like a side story or something? Because I have not seen this before. Outside of the model kit image itself. I have a certain love for Grams, but my build I've done are like a mixed bag. MG 3.0 had me tearing my hair out. Oh no. You personally like the purple G3 beyond global colors? Okay. It's from the novel. Oh, that makes way more sense why I've not seen it. It's just a super secret club. It? Is this it? That's what the box looks like? Am I crazy? It's just the box but it's black and white. Interesting. I guess it gotta be like a special kit, that's why it's different color. Today we're not ranking our tier list of build experience, we're gonna be talking about this specific kit. This is from Adonis collection. I didn't realize it was gonna be this color, or lack of color. I've seen conflicting info. I thought it was a more visual change to Gundam with magnetic coating, aka the final battle of... what is that? Novel with different timeline. Instead of the G2 getting upgraded with the magnetic coating, the G3 is just a new unit with said coating already applied. What the heck? Premium Bandai is... yeah, wait. I'm confused because I have Premium Bandai stuff, but they at least have some color to it. This is just black and white. I mean, yeah, my Bandai stuff is monotone, but not this monotone. My bad, I've not seen such design for a Bandai box. Sorry, Axel. Also welcome. I know you were here earlier, just get a chance to look at you. Except for Bandai box are usually monotone, except for the time it doesn't. I heard a statue and some gonna be a turn ticket. Oh, there's some conflicting info about this model kit. Interesting. No, you're right. Bandai does have its monotone box. I just not seen one that looks like it's black and white. Okay, so where are we at with time? Oh, we're good on time. We could probably like put in a couple more onto this list and update later time. This is a really cool kit. I just want to bring this up because I don't have a lot of chance to talk about this nearly as much, but this is the Demetria Yasobi that I built in November last year before the RX-78 2.0, and get your hands on it. For some reason, this is only a JP exclusive kit, so most people don't even have access to this kit. This is built like a regular Demi Trainer, but I think it's just a little bit nicer because the stickers and stuff looks really good on it. Wait, let me get the let me get the picture for it because I don't have it on deck. Demi Trainer Yasobi? Yo Yasobi. Yo SOB. think this is how it looks too. The shield is such a nice picture included into it. Wet P? Can I think I can show Wet P. Hold on. Curse you, Wet P. Why are you even a thing? Alright. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you, thank you. I can't read your name, but I appreciate it though. This one appeared in Witch from Mercury for like 1 frame in the background. As they were panning through the show, they included a little Easter egg for USOB because they made the opening for Witch from Mercury, so they have a custom Debbie trainer in their color scheme and everything. I will say I know this might be your first time seeing this, but this is incredible. Okay, they gave you a USOB exclusive Debbie trainer box. Inside the box, they have stickers for your to YSOBify your Ariel as well. It doesn't look that good. Let me just bring that up. But it also comes with their album on the CD. We actually played the CD on one of my streams and it got demonetized, but that's like okay, it's whatever. Here's what it looks like. For oh, this is probably better picture. Sorry, yeah. So this is the Demi Trainer YSOB collab, and it comes with not the Ariel. Sorry, that's fake news. I hated it that they kind of clickbait you into thinking that this comes with the Demi Trainer and the Ariel. This only comes with the Demi Trainer and stickers for your Ariel, not the Ariel itself. I don't think the Ariel looks like great anyways with the stickers, so I did not apply it. But it's there if you want to. If I remember correctly, the album had 4 songs on there. One is the Japanese opening, the English opening, the instrumental, and I forgot what the other one was. I think there was a 4th one, but I can't remember. Yeah, I think it should show the album in this photo too. It's a good kit. I love this one. I'm a sticker person, and honestly, the stickers on this one was so nice. It actually transformed the kit from just a purple Demi Trainer to a YSOBified, turned Neo Tokyo kind of vibes with the way this looked. It's so good. I was lucky enough to have it be sent by Asian Wing Sauce, who was stationed in Japan for a time. So very, very fortunate. I'm forever grateful for that, by the way. Just because I don't think I've known about this otherwise. And it's just it's such a good kit. It really is. I adore Demi Trainer, and I'm surprised it has a YSOB version. No issue with the kit. I think rather than the build experience, the whole thing with the box, the album, and the stuff is just really unique. It shows up on Stereo Gaia every now and then, but 65 USD plus tariff is kind of rough. I remember correctly, the price tag for this must have been like, wasn't anything too crazy. It was under 30 in GP terms, but let me just put it away. One of there's Linkin Park one in the past. I think Suisei one soon. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool they got that. Linkin Park Gundam. I know they have a Mikuzaku, so they like to do collabs with their grunt suit. Was it purple and pink Japanese kanji, very synthware? Yeah, I think synthware maybe is a better term. I said Neo Tokyo, but I didn't know how else to say it. The Ariel sticker don't look that great. It just makes it weirdly I don't know, just clashes with the base tone. It might be worth more now since it's not exactly something that's going to get reprinted. I would hate to be the case. I wish it was more readily available just because it's just such a nice collector item almost. Not even just like the box by itself, but just the whole thing. Alright. Hi Jesse, welcome! Welcome. Did you guys get the Mikuzaku one? Someone in the server got the Mikuzaku and they didn't like the colors on it. Was it lethargic? I forgot. But it surprised me because you're getting exactly what you're paying for, aren't you? I don't know. You have one? I like it. I don't know. I like Vocaloids, you guys. It's just that these Vocaloid collabs, I don't think I like them enough to go out my way to get them. Unless they're in a game that I do enjoy already. Well, I gotta go. Thank you for stream. See ya! Well, see you later. I wish older kids would get reprint in general, like the high grade Gundam Age 2, the billets. Yeah. It's rough out here. Stickers were terrible on the Mikuzaku apparently. I think the color separation on the Mikuzaku was what made me not buy it. It wasn't the color breakup that I was expecting for Zaku, but it's there if you want it. No, there's an actual kit for it. I don't like the injection silver plastic and the stickers, still gotta sell it. Oh, there you go. If anyone's looking for a Mikuzaku, this guy has it at a MSRP pricing. You just gotta pay for shipping. Go hit him up in DMs. I can just paint up my RG Zaku too and get water slide, but it's not the Mikuzaku, you know. I think I would have bought the Mikuzaku if it came with the water slide instead of stickers. Is it common for Bandai to give water slides for their kits? I don't remember having it too often. Oh, true. It was sold out in a few minutes. I forgot how big the demand was. Is that a blue demi trainer in quality build? It's the Yasobi collaboration they had for their demi trainer. I can show it again. Welcome though. Welcome. Oh, LIJCLO. That's what we were discussing. It's a really good kit. No issues with it. It's such a sturdy kit, and I have it in various poses. It's actually my fidget toy for some time on my desk because I didn't anticipate building too many Gundams, so I had them on my desk for a time and still moved them to the shelf. So, it uses translucent sticker, so I think it looks nice, not the opaque sticker, which I prefer more of. So that's good. Thank you for subscribing. D Nice, welcome. You know, that's an interesting name because I remember I used to follow a League streamer with that name. Funny how that comes around. This kid's really pretty. Yeah, I wish more people can get it. It's just so cool. Such a cool experience. The idea that they put an album within the model kit. Did you pay for the album that came with free model kit, or you pay for the model kit and came with free album? Who knows? No, water slides ain't common. Yeah, that's what I thought. Asking for water slide and a Mikuzaku collab. Isn't that tall order? Okay, let's see. I actually don't have any more Gundams listed after this one. Let me see. I could try uploading them live. I think we have time for... What are we at? Oh no, we're actually good on time. I was just a little bit late today, so we can wrap up here. Let me just double check what the model Gundam would have been if I had a bit more time. This is the RX Yasobi. Ah, okay. We would be talking about the Beguribu clear version, the Flame Kaede, the Beguribu itself. Just 3? Oh, Seagrin too, and the Seagrin as well, and then the Kodo kit, the Mikhails, Alfreds, and then bigger. What? That's not that much. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I built 21 kits since I started last year. That's not that bad. That's a little bit slower than I thought it would be. Oh no. Welcome, Ether. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you. Welcome to the Jueriverse. Oh, you got the emotes too. Emotes and a little bit more too. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Didgeridoo. I can't say his name. It's one of my first model kit, but I don't even know how to say his name. I think it's French or something. You love the Mikhails? You might be the only person who said that. Mikhails was, for one reason or another, the most unpopular kit from the Wish from Mercury show. There's this viral photo of the Mikhails not selling at all in someone's supply store. 21, and I showed you only like half of, more than half of this. My goal, oh shoot, we might be closing in on 50. We might end up with 50 by next year if we keep building at this rate. Alright, another 12, well, maybe 40? I want to get a little bit faster. I have so much more kits to slough off the backlog with. I wouldn't even know where to put that many at the moment. You buy a new shelf. Long answer short, you buy another shelf. I have like a can of air that I'm still going through because Mama Han gave it to me, but I bought like a electric air compressor because buying so many model kits and having them on the shelf just has a lot of dust. It's a magnet for dust, crazy enough. It's a crazy thing with the hobby. Beggar Bayu? Okay. I try my best. I usually refer to the JP pronunciation, but even JP pronunciation of it's a bit scuff. A lot of people don't like Shadik. I thought he was fine. Honestly, he's not even that bad of a villain, you know? If they really want to talk about villains, what about like Seletta's mom, you know? Why are they still buying the model kit associated with Seletta's mom? Buy shelf, yes, buy shelves. Start stacking boxes. My boxes are right now stacked up in that shelf and it's spilling outside the shelf because I can't take more than half of the shelf itself to be just boxes. There's 6 shelves and 2 of them dedicated to backlogs and a little bit spilling to the side right now. 300 kit backlog, I'm cooked. You are cooked. What is wrong with you? Why are you hoarding? Stop buying kits. Start building kits. You know. Hi, Juju. Hi, welcome, Sir JC. Welcome. Sorry. It's hard with these the YouTube handle stuff. You pronounce burger boo boo right? What? I hate you. You got me into saying like la boo boo kind of name. Bro, the Goblin of Gunpla. If you actually legit have 300, can you prove it to us? We're not counting backlogs that are in your cart, in your virtual warehouse. We're talking about legit in your house right now, maybe outside into a separate storage facility kind of backlog. Alright. 300 kits is not a pile of shame, that's a store inventory. That has to be a store inventory, you're right. Maybe, you know what, maybe they're exaggerating. They're probably selling these model kits. 300's rookie, you gotta pump the number up. Well, we're not trying to hit a high score right now. We're trying to cut down on these. Spreadsheet? Nah, no, it's okay. It's okay. You said spreadsheet, you're a real one. You're a real one if you have a spreadsheet, it's okay. I'll take your word for it. Just got here for 30-minute fantasy on top, bruh. Return? Oh my god, wait, there are people who say raw in the chat too? Yeah, it's up there. 300? I have 25 right now in the backlog. I can't, if you multiply that by 4, 12, right? No. Yeah, if you multiply that by 12, ooh, it's gonna get ugly. If you have 300 model kits, what you should do is sell 1 each month. Sell 2 each month. Maybe it might encourage you to build a little faster as you have to make that decision every month. 150 to shame. Shut up. That is still shame. Alright, in stream dump? Alright, let's see this. 289. Wow. Whoa. Wait. Lance actually legit has a spreadsheet that you guys can click on to see. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was streaming this page and it just showed up here. Oh my bad. There's already 3 people, maybe 4 people in this Google Docs as is. Holy wait, sorry for the total backlog 324 without accessory packs 289. What? Whoa. This is with the accessory pack too? God. I'm seeing some of the people here filing in and out this spreadsheet right now. That's insane of you. Hi, Zephyr. Welcome. We got spreadsheets galore here. Alright. Gulp. Let's see. The tabs here. SD, high grades. Let me see SD. Oh! You know, I respect this. You may be a hoarder for this hobby, but you are at least organized. I can respect that. Wait, sorry. Your eyes, you're right. Maybe I can turn on the dark reader. Does that help you guys? Okay, that should help out. Apologies. 50, you're not safe. 50 kids not safe. Sorry. This is PTSD. This spreadsheet is a PTSD for people who just came back from work. Special version? What's this? Clear aerial. Count? Yes? What is this? Whoa, SD dendrobrium. Oh, that's right. That is a real thing. Wait, I should keep track too. I have so much rubbish. I mean, kids in my house. Delty, please. I think you're like the gunplug guy, right? There's no way you would hit 300. 24 like this person has. Let's see. Oh! The sidebar shrunk tremendously on the right of this spreadsheet. That's crazy. This is... Whoa! You have the series listed too! The series and special versions. Counting? What's count? This one says no on here. Oh, because the... It's because they have the set, not the actual model kit itself, I think. Yeah. Just got back from vacation? That's a short vacation. Welcome back, though. Yes, Dendro has an SD. Probably the smallest Dendro you'll ever get in your stuff. Are we spreadsheet now? What I miss? Welcome back, Turbine. So for anyone who just came back in, there was a chatter that came in. They said they have 300 model kit, and I said, prove it. There's no way you can have 300 backlog. And so they sent the entire link to their backlog here. Wow. Okay, perfect. Okay, you know what? Let's see. Perfect grades. Oh, you're normal. That's pretty reasonable. Only having one perfect grade in here, right? That's actually the most reasonable thing about the spreadsheet. Okay, let's see. Girl plug? Oh. Okay, not bad, not bad. Girl plug in here. Bigger eyes. 30 MMs. Oh! Whoa! Respect. I love 30 MMs. Well, mostly the fantasy ones. I saw this one here. 30 mm miscellaneous. 30 are special. I feel like I'm going through someone's or some longs right now. I apologize. Got some Zoids in here. That's pretty cool. Also One Piece too. Does the monument repair count as PG? It might have to have its own category, to be honest. Because even Lance, their name is Lance in the Discord. Even Lance has them separated by their series and stuff. Third party, SNA, respectable, and then lastly the bootlegs. Oh, we were talking about bootlegs earlier too. I'm actually RG Miku Gundam. Whoa, these are actually pretty cool lists. Thank you for sharing your list, by the way. I do appreciate. I didn't doubt you at all, but it was I appreciate going through with the bit. I really do. Wait, what's the most? Probably high grade, right? Seems like you have a decent amount in each category. I honestly expected more from the PG section, but having only one here makes the most sense of everything else in here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tier list here. They're as big as PGs. Monument repair. If you guys are making a spreadsheet of it, don't you want to have it in its own separate category? Got dip. See ya, chat. Bye, Jay. See ya. Hey, you don't have to say it out loud. Feeling. That's because all the other PGs are built. That's respectable. Because there's an okay amount of people who have PGs in their backlogs that exceeds like more than one, which confuses me because PGs seems like the one you would build maybe first. I'm gonna turn back on the light. This is too dark now because tier list maker is already dark. Some of them are 172, but yeah, they're usually also 160. In my opinion, third party by scale maybe. Not my spreadsheet at all, but I don't think I would. Well, you know, it's not really our spreadsheet, but maybe you guys could. I probably put everything else that's not Gundam in its own category. Gotta go have a nice stream. Bye, Dee. I'm gonna wrap up stream in a bit too. Just a heads up. 6 PGs in the backlog, but I'm putting them off till I get better at my customization. Customizing a PG, that's an interesting choice. Must be kind of hard, wouldn't it? All right, that's it for stream. Probably gonna. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put the other ones on my own time. Maybe I won't. Maybe I might. Who knows? All right. See you guys tomorrow for Ace Combat, and then Saturday we have our weekly build stream. So that's what you guys are into. You can head out to Saturday stream hopefully. But yeah, thank you for stopping by Thursday stream. I haven't had Thursday stream in a while, but schoolwork's lining up, so I hope that I can do more of it. Thanks for stream. No, thank you guys for this stream. You guys had really good input on the things that are about the model kit itself or stuff outside of it. It's fun. I really did enjoy it. Okay, see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. EST, 3:30 p.m. PST, 11:30 p.m. GMT, and 7:30 a.m. JP Australia time. I'm not sure. I'm almost done the Ace Combat series, and after that, I think we'll try to break out other games. I just really want to finish the game because I'm like almost there. I think I'm on mission 15, and there's 20 missions total. They are very, very close. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm lagging. Sorry. Bye-bye. Bye.